Fred, do something!
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to today's stream. Hope you're having a good day today. We gotta adjust the camera. You know we do. Let's zoom it out some. Like maybe about there. That's right. Well, my day got off to a rough start. I went to take the trash out. My case here, we got to take the trash out the front door, go around the sidewalk and everything on the way back. Get to the back of the house just fine. And again, I'm not even sure if trash is going to be picked up tomorrow or Friday, so I'm not even sure on that regard. So it was like, okay, I get back there with no trouble. Maybe because I had the trash bags and it's balancing me out, right? So I'm on my way back. I slip and fall. Forward, mind you, because all my weight is up here. I fall forward. Get my knee down. Right knee down in there. So I'm like stuck in the snow. My knee is buried in snow and ice. And it takes me, I swear to you, 5 minutes to get back up to my feet, mainly because I had no leverage to be able to get myself back up. There was like nothing I could do to get back up. I literally had to turn to my right and reach for my fence to grab the hold of a branch and tree. A branch literally broke as I tried to put my phone up. It's like, yes. No. Remember, ice is dangerous. You should watch out for it and try to deter its existence. Yes, I am trying to deter. Yes, we in America don't like ice whatsoever. We like Iceman up in Toronto, but we don't like ice in general. So if I hurt myself, I did mainly because it's like how I had to brace myself. It was like, put this on the arm and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, there's like not much we can do. Yeah, it's like it's out of out of ice and everything, and we got more snow coming in on like Sunday night. It was like it's like wonderful. So it's like getting it was more of like it was more of like a pride thing. And not this type of pride, mind. It was more of like a pride of being stuck. Okay. Being how can I put it? I don't really have the camera angle. It's like being stuck in like you know the meme of comic book guy in the episode of The Simpsons where he's laminated as like best death ever. Like I was kind of like in that pose, like on one knee, because like could have struck a dramatic pose, and yeah, it's still fucking still going to Ontario. The powers here are as tall as cars, and it's not even as bad as Toronto or the countryside. Eesh. I'm trying to think the last time we like in terms of snow being this inconvenient. It would have been like after my grandfather on my mom's side passed away. This is going back to when I was working for another company that relocated its offices from Cherry Hill to like not Voorhees, but somewhere there down that way. I had to take 2 buses to get there. But yeah, beyond that, I got no writing done today, and because after that snow fell, it's like I did take me a little bit of time. You know what? I'm just gonna go back. I'm just gonna lay down, and I took a nice long nap. Um, like work was okay itself, but yeah. Anyway, we made great. I would say we made great progress last night with Final Fantasy VII remake, but all we did was just one chapter, but it took the entire night to do it. And more likely, we got chapter 9 tomorrow night, which I believe is also the chapter where Cloud gets put in a dress. So we're going to see if we'll be able to do that all in one stream. 'Cause after that, it's like all of Final Fantasy VII becomes very, very straightforward, like almost like dungeon after dungeon after dungeon the rest of the way. Anyway, tonight we got PowerWash Simulator. There's literally two things left in the campaign for it. Or at least in the campaign as far as my playthrough goes. I did make the joke earlier, like if you felt an earth tremor this morning, that was me. That was me falling down. Like I fell down and went boom. Not so much of it wasn't so much of a boom, but just more of like a deep. I made a crater in the snow. What's the word, Iceman?
Oh, there's many of them.
All of them fat. All of them four-lettered. I assume.
Several at least.
Yes. Hey, Striker. That emote.
Someone yelling, it appears.
Someone shock. Get into this and we'll fight Iceman. So based on what I know, there are like two things left in the campaign to complete the campaign. On my end, the Lakers lost by a lot. That's good. Co-op on. Fight a friend. Where is this thing just turned into a UFO.
Yeah, that's how I knew you weren't done.
See, if you can find a product called Alaskan Ice Melter, it's not traditional salt, but it works the tricks. Oh, you can use it.
No, Cylon was saying they couldn't find any salt.
And Striker's about to play some bingo. But what's his name?
Good.
We'll assume.
I guess it beats cheering for the Angels.
Yeah, baseball's not started yet.
Yeah, but they're likely categorically eliminated already.
They play in the AL West. It's like they got a chance.
Yeah, that's fair as well. Stupid Rangers probably have a chance, even though I don't like them.
Do they really?
Well, as much as anyone, I suppose.
So it's kind of odd. So it's like with this one being, it's like, oh, it transformed into a spaceship, but why? Trying to figure the vibe with it as it relates to some of the other ones. Is this a spaceship from Independence Day? Where we get like
these are nice spaceships. Remember, the full story of the game is like there's a volcano that might go off.
Oh.
And they will reward us for helping them with their ship.
But they've met humanity, right?
Yeah, they're not very bright.
Oh boy, I gotta laugh earlier. If there was a picture of me in the snow with how I landed, it certainly would have been a visual.
So I take it we didn't do a Wii workout after that.
And nope. As soon as I got back in, so got a few things like looked a few updates on a few things. I went right back to bed. It's like, yeah, no, that was let me just sleep off. Let me let my pride recover. Just put the entire fiasco out of my head.
You gotta watch out for ice. It's very slippery and deceitful.
And in this case, it was just more of a hard to tell if it was a combination of just like the snow that was like I had to step over
Hmm.
on the ice. With like a bit of the ice, it was like it's kind of hard to tell like what was the exact combination considering.
What got me the other day? I was at my buddy's house for one of the Bills playoff games, and you got to go down this big set of stairs. He lives out in the country, and he hadn't de-iced anything, and I took one step and slid down the first set of stairs. But because I'm a mutant, I landed on my feet.
Lucky.
Yes, my sister who came along, because we're teaching her and my buddy about football. She was like, I cannot believe you didn't just fall down.
Hey, those Canadian reflexes.
I've always had pretty good balance. It's my 5'7" height when my size 10 feet.
Oh, what did the ice do to you, Iceman? Well, wait a second. Captain Silent says, "We'll look it up. Thanks for the heads up." Captain Silent relaying that to you, as relates to the Alaskan thing.
Oh, yeah, no worries. Hopefully you find it and it helps. We have to use it because our driveway is made out of like stonework rather than pavement. So the salt will erode the stonework.
And Striker asks, "Is like he take what did the ice do to you, Iceman?" Like Striker says he takes ice cold showers in the summertime. The summertime where the weather is hot.
Yeah, it's been minus 15 to 25 here for about 2 weeks and will not break until the first week of February. So I'm going to go ahead and say that I'm totally fine with the
Ice
not
warm.
appreciating the cold at the moment.
Striker saying, "Yeah, Striker saying he's trouble." Yes, yes, he is.
Yeah. For a sarcastic group, it's fine. This new headset's weird.
Yeah, I was gonna say that you sound a bit different. Wasn't gonna
Is
comment.
it good or bad?
Uh, it
I can
was just
switch to the other one.
it would take me a little while to get used to. That's all.
Is it clearer or?
No, your sound quality is good. Like I didn't have any issue with it before. On hearing you, so
Other than you had to hear me.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh well, I didn't have to turn up my volume or anything. So that was good. So there's that.
Yeah, mine seemed to adjust because when you first logged in with me, it was very quiet, and then a second later it was nice and clear. So I was like, oh, cool. There you go.
Striker is going to be the one to yell bingo when he doesn't have one. I can believe it.
Feels right, Brian. Feels right.
So, usual panic in Philadelphia as it relates to the Phillies still have not made any major signings. People complaining about the team running it back. Yada yada. Players are getting older. Panic is setting in.
Gonna get the disco. Got it. Well, you're relying on Christopher Sanchez to provide you another quality season. You're expecting Wheeler to not be out very long, if he's out at all, and to bounce back from Nola. Not
Yeah.
unreasonable.
Yeah. People are also ripping into Aaron Nola. It's like, why are you playing like in the World Baseball Classic, when considering the year that you had?
Hmm.
Which, to be fair, it is kind of valid criticism in a way.
Well, look at Correa and Altuve getting denied by insurance to go to the WBC.
Yeah, because who was it a few years ago? The Met, Diaz from the Mets.
Yes, yeah.
Uh,
Well,
like,
Correa already has a degenerative leg issue. They're not sending him there on his 300 million. Jesus. The
but
player I would be most interested if you guys were to go after is Chris Bassett.
I'm not in a position to. Well, I am in a position to pull up like the baseball reference. To like,
No. He ERA was his usual, give or take 3.8 through 170 innings.
oh, if we need an extra arm, well, what am I talking about? We are going to need a rotation arm.
Hey, he's 37 now, I think, but he's not a hard thrower, so he's not reliant on velocity or any
No, wait,
drop off of it.
he's an actual pitcher.
Yeah.
Yeah, as opposed to everyone else in the league.
And he's a great clubhouse guy. Like
Oh,
in the
there's
playoffs, he was totally happy pitching out of the pen.
Well, you always need a guy who can lug the equipment around. A clubhouse manager goes a long way. Yeah, baseball humor 101, folks.
Yeah, I feel like he'd be a good pickup for your team, just to give you one more steady arm. And Blizzardo's still there. I keep forgetting about him. But that would give you guys a really formidable rotation.
And by and large, it's like tough to think. It's like one of the things that was not the problem last year, with the exception with Nola, was the rotation.
But Ranger Suarez is gone now, so you got to replace some of that production. Andrew Painter is a bit of a hope for him to immediately step up in such a way.
He's been a hope for like about 5 years now.
Yes, it does feel that way, that he's been the top prospect for ages. He's like Forrest Whitley, a forever prospect until he's no longer in the league.
Have you met the alien that has this UFO? I don't think I have. Oh, well, at least we're getting messages from said.
I think so. Don't worry, they're going to come in and buddy us up. If I remember correctly, in the next mission.
Something.
This is going smoothly.
So apparently the Voyager game, not sure if it'll be on the Game Pass or not, it's supposed to be coming out next month.
Oh, it's that soon, is it? I did not know that.
And a lot of folks, particularly Star Trek fans, are starting to make. There's a Dad for You Striker. The complaint. Well, wait, it's not going to have the music from the show.
Okay, bud.
Well, they had to either do one of two things. Either they're going to pay for the likenesses of the actors, or they were going to pay for the license for the music.
You guys understand what happens if the game doesn't sell well, right? you don't want to pay for too much extra.
Exactly. And besides, I'm trying to think based on all like of a lot of the Star Trek video games that I have played over the years. There's only been like a handful to actually use music from like the actual source material. The last one that I
Have you
think
ever
would,
played a Star Trek game?
oh yeah, but the last one I think that used any music from the show would have been like, or even the movies. Let's say Star Trek, Next Generation of Final Unity had to use the TNG theme.
You still gonna play it on Xbox, the online?
Of Yeah, at some point.
Okay. I need to create a new character for that because I got going, was doing okay at best, and then didn't play it for a little bit and couldn't figure out how to do anything with the ship.
Yeah, have yeah. Like I can log it back
Other
into,
controls.
yeah, I can log back into like the PC version. Oh, and
Hmm.
like for the posture check striker, like, and like I have no issues. Like remember exactly how to play, and because I had everything set up a certain way, which would be unique to my gaming habits, PC gaming.
PC Master Race, understood.
MMOs on console can be very hit or miss. Like DC Universe Online has some decent controls, as it was designed to be used with a controller from the outset.
Hmm.
While Final Fantasy 14 has like, oh no, you got to press certain combinations of buttons to try to get to trigger things from certain bars, and you have to manually up a certain way. Like, yeah, as much as I like Final Fantasy 14 and would love to get back into it, console controls seem very convoluted. It says, oh, you can hook up a mouse and keyboard to your Xbox. That kind of defeats the point of being on console.
As someone who grew up with TIE Fighter as one of their favorite games, um, when Elite Dangerous came out, I was so excited because it was like a spiritual successor. Oh, fuck, is that hard to play? I was like, this is not fun at all.
Flyers have tied the Blue Jackets 3-3 with 4 minutes and change left in the third.
Well done. What am I missing on this thing? There we go.
Oh, an entire trim piece.
Ah, there's a little bit up where I am too. I just can't figure out where the little speck that I'm not seeing is. There we go. No, that was you. All right.
Like we're at 99% completed.
Turn this thing off for a sec so I can actually see.
All right. Anti-gravity panel.
Oh, did I get it? And I just didn't
Panda!
Panda, 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 panda. Hey, Panda Sweet, how's it going? Good evening.
I see it. Oh,
What up,
that's
Panda?
decidedly less fun. Okay.
Trying to see where the heck are. Oh, okay, it's an underneath. Yes, Panda, did you hear? Pandas are no longer endangered. Apparently that was news.
That's cool.
Wait, yes. Okay, what the hell is a wave pulse tractor unit?
Yes. I'm still trying to figure out what spec it is I'm missing on this thing that I'm cleaning.
Okay, we're not. That was not what I was looking for, but
Hmm. That's a bit
58.
annoying.
Okay. Omnidirectional landing socket. Oh, so
I
now
think we've
it's
had like 15 things pop, but we're still on 99%.
yes, it's like where is it?
The positrine intake vent is starting to piss me off.
Yeah, some of the stuff, some of the angles is just not. Oh, Columbus just scored 4-3. Flyers with 3:20 left in the third.
Go Flyers. Although I always have a soft spot for Columbus because they've just had such a shitty history.
Okay.
Oops.
Yes, everything left is like at let's see, wave. Right, there's another thing done. Look, I get that you want this thing spotless, but come on, work with me. I even seen. Jeez.
I have been trying to clean this thing for what feels like a year. This is becoming very enjoyable. Oh shit, I see it now. There we go. That's annoying.
Thing.
Oh,
That.
alien.
Parallel. Okay.
Seriously, we've had at least 15 things pop.
Polarized plating. No, it's this thing.
You don't see too many lower rims in PG things.
Hey, it has to be here. Polarized salsa plating. It's this piece here. But where? Where do you want us to... Where do you want this water to be sprayed, game? Where?
Everywhere.
Everywhere?
Everywhere.
I'm not exactly sure what I hit, but we hit it.
Yeah, I just got the engines or whatever it is. That leaves landing hinges.
Yeah, it's this one over here. There we go.
Ooh, it just kicked me. Oh, because it's
Yeah.
just flying away.
Rude. I was rude, game.
Why?
Kicked us.
It did?
Yeah, it
I can
was
still
flying
hear you.
away. Oh, Columbus got another goal. They're up 5-3 with 106 left to play.
Nice.
As we cleans the thing.
Yay. Why? Not what I wanted. Shop.
Hello there. My transport is dirty and it's making me so sad. Please clean it up so I can smile. And that leaves somewhere in the Pacific Ocean. Lost city of Atlantis. This might take like the rest of the street.
Really?
Oh, it's huge.
Well, I mean, it's no bakery. Gotta put some longer nozzles on. Get your triple head out. Can be annoying in some places, but it will hit with so much power that it'll get all the super stuck on stuff. But yes, I can concur. This will likely take a while, seeing as it has us at 0% currently. What is the intention if we should finish this tonight?
I have.
Are we doing the DLC bits?
Oh, like they had the free stuff. If you have that,
We were talking about how you had the DLC things and we were wondering about.
yeah, the pay DLC, we will not be able to do. If you
No?
don't have, no, but there was free DLC. So if you have those,
Yeah, they're usually like objective specific, so you can only use certain guns with it, sort of idea. I've done at least one of them. I think I've done two.
yeah, we'll see. We'll figure that out.
Okay. Is there a specific thing that you're intended to do here with this one, Fred?
This one, no, it's just cleaning.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the last one. Like it's
Didn't
very,
know if there was a
yeah, very few people apparently made it this far. At least on the Xbox side.
Mm. You know who did make it this far? You did, Fred.
Yep.
You did.
With your help, the people and the folks in the chat, you were so wonderful, so supportive. As it's like 5 degrees Fahrenheit.
No, it's cold.
And
It's minus 22 here, Celsius. What?
it's like I just think they know why is it feels like the day after tomorrow was yesterday? Like the day after tomorrow, the one movie where global warming is a serial is like a slasher villain. Like,
I never saw that movie.
if you like disaster movies, it certainly fits. Like,
I feel like I can just turn on the news and see a disaster movie.
yeah,
I'm more interested in World War II biographies and Western industrial age stuff.
yeah, realizing how the people that currently are overseeing the world has screwed everything up. Like, wait a second, you guys did so great. Then you guys fucked it all up. What happened?
We got everything we wanted, and we fucked it up.
And with the finale, Blue Jackets down the Flyers, 5-3.
Well, the Leafs lost to the Sabres during our homestand the other day, 6-4, or no, 7-4. Puts us 0-4-1 on the homestand, where our captain refused to talk to the media ahead of the Vegas game. With, William Nylander, who's currently injured, flipped off the press from the media box, and our coach somehow lost a fight with a zombie and he's lost half of his forehead.
A zombie?
Yeah, I mean, looks like he got in some crazy ass fight. He's got a ton of stitches.
Okay. So you're saying things are interesting with the Maple Leafs.
Oh yeah, drama free, baby. I don't know what the hell. Berube says he hit his head while doing gym work, but it looks like he fucking split his entire skull open with the number of stitches he's got in there.
Yeah, probably dropped a barbell plate or something.
Ooh.
It's been known to happen.
Man was an enforcer. You think he'd be tougher?
Oh, he's walking around, ain't he? He was able to address the issue with the media, so it's like,
I don't know exactly to what degree, this, what exercise he was doing, but damn, man, don't do it anymore.
but for sure, at the very least, maybe PowerWash Simulator 2 next week.
Yeah. It's your show.
He is, isn't he?
Yeah.
I tend to,
mine.
yeah, I tend to forget. I do like when it's like I look at these like, okay, YouTube provide a summary of this video, and I always like the Wednesday ones. It's like here we see it's featuring Fred and his co-host Iceman, and it says like, oh, and it's like. And it says like, yeah, and whenever it says co-host, it's like, oh, that just gives me a good chuckle. It's like, well, that's not inaccurate.
But not intended. More like a person on a ride-along in a police car. I'm just here to see the disasters.
There have been plenty of those.
Most was given to us by thumbs.
Yes. Good thing I've never needed to be picked. Oh wait, no, I take that back. I did have to be picked up by thumbs in one vision run.
Amazing that you lived to tell the tale.
You know what it says? Thumbs, you're a real piece of.
But you know what? In fairness, no one needs to be picked up more than thumbs. So
Oh, just because he
it
would.
only makes sense that he doesn't know how to do it.
Oh, just because he need upsies when to reach the top shelf, but still.
And he is not a vertically inclined individual either.
I say this, and I'm like 5'5", 5'6", 5'7", depending on how much I weigh and how much gravity decides to pull me down.
Start of the day I'm 5'8", end of the day I'm 5'7". Thumbs starts every day at about 5'4".
Oh boy, it's like on my stream deck, I got this little like weather app thing that's telling me like when the weather, like the temperature changes and everything. It's like I glance over at it. Oh boy, that's depressing.
Yeah, I just looked at it just before the stream, and it's like February 6th, we will get a plus temperature. I'm like, oh my god, what the hell is that? Plus temperature.
Yeah, they're saying like Monday we're supposed to see some temperatures on the rise after the next hits.
Yeah, it's supposed to snow tomorrow. All of Ontario's happy about that. It's still snowing out in the country where my uncle is, and it looks like it was snowing a lot. People are complaining about the snowplow and snow cleanup, and it's like it's the most snow we've ever had in January in the history of recording it. Like, what do you want them to do?
Yeah, it's just like there were kids out and about today, like so like schools around my neighborhood, and there and like where I live, there are a number of schools,
Same.
and so it's like school's opening like 3 hours late. It's like, what's the point?
Fair.
But this is where
There's
like
3 in my neighborhood.
in my neighborhood there's like 2 elementary schools, a middle school, and a high school, and they're all within walking distance.
Wow. And because they're all basically attached along the same road, about a only 4 or 5 minute walk, I could hit Father Fenlin's Catholic School, Fairport Beach Public School, and Frenchman's Bay Public School.
I can safely say these schools, the 2 elementary schools are not attached, but the middle school, the high school, and the other elementary school are basically all a part of like the same general complex.
Mm. These are all on different plots, but they're all really close to each other. I went to 2 of those schools.
Same here. I went to one of the elementary schools and the middle school for half a year. That half a year is when I got thrown out of a Catholic school.
Oh, lovely.
Yes, I reached the age of reason. As in, how the fuck does any of this? How the fuck does any of this make sense? Explain it to me. And it's like, yeah, go somewhere else for that question.
An ostrich and want an ostrich and an armadillo. It's like that. No. We want it to make sense.
Yes. Yeah, it's like if everything was made in God's image, explain the platypus.
And God's one weird looking dude.
It's like, what type of sick, perverted person comes up with such a creature? Or it's a mammal that lays eggs. Wait, what? Exactly.
Wow. I'll never take people's faith away from them or make fun of them for it or anything, because we all need that thing. If that's what gets you through, then cool. But that's not for me.
I take the big broad approach. Is like, you know what? There's humor in this. Y'all may not find it funny. I do.
There's definitely humor in it.
Yes.
I mean, as we've spoken about, my grandpa hid what his religion was after the war, so we're just going to go ahead and ignore it.
Yep. As no, there was something that somebody pointed out to me today as it relates to ice and not the frozen kind.
Yes, yes, yes.
It's like, oh wait, all the places that they try and send people the durations to, typically places that do not have like stand your ground laws.
Hmm.
All right, what if they start? So the second they start trying to put their like mentality that do places that do have allow for stand your ground, like if you are threatened in the street, we all know where this problematic issue mindset came from with that thing down in Florida back.
Hmm.
Like, oh, he was threatening me. I was standing my ground. Yada 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 yada. Okay, so that means this applies to ICE, right? When they start like breaking into people's homes, trying to abduct someone, people can stand their ground.
Yeah, this seems like it's only going to lead to a negative outcome for everyone.
Oh, without question.
I mean, I can't fully speak to it. I don't live in the U.S.,
Be grateful at this point in time.
but it definitely, at some point, it's going to escalate the other way, and it's just going to become a really bad problem. They need to pump the brakes on some of the practices now before it gets to that point.
Unfortunately, we don't exactly have the leaders who were smart enough to realize this was going to be a problem from the outset. Even though
Well,
everybody even though everybody and their mother was telling them this was going to be a problem from the outset,
mm,
before the, in fact, we were telling everybody was telling all of this before our last presidential election. That you know what, this is not going to be a good thing. It's not going to be a good thing. Oh, lo and behold, look, it's not a good thing.
I appreciate that the NRA has come out on the side of the people. And those people are always reasonable at the NRA.
Oh yeah.
Sarcasm, in case it wasn't clear.
Oh, the school shooting down in down in Texas, the police officer was found like, oh yeah, he was acquitted for his complete negligence. Like, yeah, well, yeah, he could have done something to help those kids. Like, but you know what? Yeah, we'll just acquit him. I was like, what the?
The one that I still can't believe is that kid who went into the Black Lives Matter rally and started shooting people.
Yeah,
And
Rittenhouse.
Trump's like, man, Trump's just like, oh, this is a great kid. It's like, what?
Hmm.
You drove multiple states with an assault rifle because you felt threatened? Like, you didn't live in the same state? What the fuck are you doing?
Oh, I found. Hey, look, I found thumbs.
Ah, you found the gnome, eh?
Yes, thumbs. Put you out here for now.
Put him on the building here. It'll make him feel like he's at home in Colorado. I miss Thumbs. Hope you're doing okay.
I keep up. I keep tabs on him on like Facebook and other social. Medias. He's doing all right.
Yeah, that's good.
He's very anti-ice. Not you, but you know.
Yeah, he would be. He's a reasonable human being. For the most part.
Yes. Well, or at least half of one, but still.
Oh.
Height jokes. height.
I mean,
height.
neither one of us should really be making height jokes.
Oh, yeah, true.
Especially when I go to the family reunions and all the guys are somewhere between 6 foot and 6'4".
Hell, I think I posted something in the Discord a while back. It was like with my brothers. Like my brother is quite significantly taller than I am. Although you just looking at us, you could not tell that we were it.
Yeah. I mean, my buddy Brandon, who's about an inch shorter than I am, his brother's a few inches taller and looks like his dad, who's like 6'2". And Brandon looks like the milkman's kid. He doesn't look like mom or dad.
Boy. This the Bruce Springsteen put out a new song based on everything that's going on. And Streets of Minneapolis, the protest song. Good for Bruce, getting back to his roots.
Started from the bottom, now he's here. Oh wait, that's the Toronto guy. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I'm from Toronto. Damn, I'm at the bottom. Man, I thought
Wait,
we were north.
hold on, I need to respond to some.
Jeez, you might not be wrong about this one.
Somebody, I literally just saw a message in my Discord. Someone asking me, what color combinations do you like the most out of these 6 images? Okay, well.
I like the gray one.
The one with the bluish purple?
Are you feeling stiff?
I'm feeling.
Stiff.
For me?
From the fall.
Oh. I did with my right arm earlier. Mainly because I had to, for the way I felt like it. I at least have fallen enough times in my life, or at least know it's like I try to fall forward. And to try and land, try and like tuck myself enough to like brace my fall.
Rock and roll. Well, I don't want to sound braggarty, but I have not fallen since I was like 13.
Oh shoot! Years back is like I had that was like I was running, had to like trying to. Why is like always like job search is always problematic? Is like, oh yes, well you work anywhere, you can take the buses. Yeah, well here's the thing, I gotta make sure I can get to these connections on safely, because there was one big instance where I was like and it was a February after it snowed, icy and everything. I had to literally running across the street to catch a connecting bus, literally slip, and it's a full on legs out from under me, falling backwards. I am grateful that I was wearing a backpack at.
Oh,
Otherwise, my
yeah, that would have hurt.
yeah. Oh, it did hurt, but at least it's like it prevented my skull from cracking the pavement.
Well, I mean, were you using it?
My skull?
Yeah.
Oh, it's where my
There's
brain
nothing
is.
in there, right?
Oh, it's like why? Better or for worse, I kind of like to like my brain's unscrambled.
The contents? Fine. Be greedy. Good lord. You're asking too much. Come on.
Hey, like this was before I started. This was years before I started streaming. Heaven knows how much of my brain power I've used since streaming. Quite a lot, actually. Figuring out how can I make this game even easier. Oh, it has cheat codes. It has God mode options enabled. That's good.
Evil Within 2?
Yeah, that was the only reason why I eventually played it.
I kept telling you it had God mode. You didn't believe me.
Yeah, it was just a matter of like, wait, do I really want to go through this again?
I think you thought I was screwing with you.
Well, you know what it was? It was also like I played Evil Within 1, but it was like a convoluted way of enabling its God mode thing. I was like, okay.
Well, we could have done what I did with Tums, and that's just I'm on the headset with my like 2-second delay telling him where everything is and what to do.
I know what I said. You know what? Hey, Gears. Gears is fun. Gears is safe.
Yep. Except Gears 5. Fuck Gears 5.
Hey, that was a lot of fun. As a three-man crew with Striker running around as the robot, finding every damn thing.
I declined to answer pursuant to my Fifth Amendment. I mean, what do you mean we don't have a Fifth Amendment right up here? Damn it.
Yeah, but you know what you guys got up there? Moose.
Yes, they're gigantic, ugly animals. Which I don't bother to go see when I go to the zoo. Because it's like, why?
Why, I see him when I'm trying to swerve on the road.
It's like, I'll never understand why there's a Canada exhibit at the zoo.
For moose?
It's like, we live in Canada. Don't drive around, people.
Uh, you know, some folks spend all the time in the city. They don't see the local wildlife.
Oh, I had such an argument with my sister over it. When we were younger, we went because we hadn't been since we were little kids. And it was really, really hot that day. And you wouldn't know this because obviously you don't live out here, but the zoo for Toronto has a Canada exhibit that is at the very, very back and bottom of the zoo. And she said she wanted to see all the Canada animals. And I was like, why? We live in Canada. What's the point? She's like, no, I just want to see what there is. It'll be cool. It'll be cool. Okay. We start walking, and it's literally this winding hill that goes down for about 15 minutes. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, kid, it is 30 degrees out here, which is hot.
I'll be like,
And
we
it
were
was,
like upper 80s or something.
yeah, it was like it was probably between 90 and 100 that day with the humidity. And I just said to her about halfway down the hill, if the first thing we see when we get down here is a fucking raccoon exhibit, I'm gonna kill you. Guess what the first exhibit was?
A trash panda?
Mm-hmm. It's like, we could have seen this in the backyard.
No. It's not an Ontario one. It's a Saskatoon one. The Saskatoon raccoon.
She's like, ooh, that's our first paddock. What is it? She leans in and she's like, uh-oh. She looks at me and I'm just like, for fuck's sake. It took so long to walk back up that hill. I've had grizzly bears, but they were all sad. Because it was 40 fucking degrees out with the humidity.
Last time I went to a zoo, I had like like the ultimate misfortune. Every single animal just happened to just turn around and took a dump facing the ground. Yeah. Camels, yeah. Rhino, yeah. Elephants, yeah. They knew.
All excited for the baboons. It was amazing. She was lining up to take her photo, and I'm like, "Do you really want to take a photo of that?" And she's like, "What? Look at what you're taking a photo of. They're fucking." She's like, "Oh."
Hey, you know what? Just be like a Native American tribe. Use that as a reason to name your firstborn after something.
Yeah, that poor kid.
That's it. Could have been worse.
Oh, why is this one taking so long?
The height difference.
Mm-hmm.
I am working on the entrance ceiling on one part here.
Speed it along.
Maybe missing gaps, but
Oh yeah, it's gonna happen. We still have 78% to complete, so yes,
yeah, that's what I'm
we
saying.
got time.
Trying to focus in on. Yeah, let's focus on one area.
Go up Master P and gone in 60 seconds. Ain't got nothing but time.
It was in that.
Yep.
Like I know just about everybody and their mother was apparently in that movie, in the Nick Cage version.
Yes, I rather enjoyed that movie. It was fun. I
All
found out
that.
the other day that. Oh, what was that?
Oh no, that was the entrance ceiling.
Oh, I found out not long ago. I was talking with one of my old coworkers, Deborah, and it turns out that her cousin's husband or wife or something like that is like the cousin of Delroy Lindo. I was like, that's amazing. Because I was singing his praises because I'd just seen Sinners and how I loved him in Gone in 60 Seconds. And she was like, oh, that's my cousin's husband's cousin kind of idea. I was like, oh,
Yeah, it's
cool as hell.
like this was. I'm your cousin, brothers, fathers, sisters.
But the fact that she
Hey,
knew him, so I'm singing his praises without being prompted or anything. And she's like, yeah, that's a relative of mine. I'm like, oh, that's cool.
they show how it's a small world
Hmm.
with genetics.
Some genetic pools are shallower than others.
And one of my favorite insults I've ever heard. Though, I kind of wish I had like more of an excuse to say. It's like your genetic gene pool needs more chlorine.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
They had
Gene,
like 7 different wrestlers on the Hot Ones ones today.
yeah, like someone posted that in another Discord that I hang out in.
They're funny.
Oh yeah,
The only one I'd ever heard of was Punk.
I can argue with the fact that professional wrestlers, by and large, have like some of the best. They're some of the best natural story, obviously natural storytellers, but they often have like great little stories and yeah, it's like makes them interesting to watch on like those things like Hot Ones or whenever they're doing anecdotes and stuff.
Yeah, they were doing verses, so I guess it was Punk and his wife. And there was like a group of them, a couple of Irish guys and some Hispanic ladies. Um, they were doing Hot Wings Pong.
That sounds awful.
Yeah. Instead of drinking beer, you eat a hot wing with like 2 million Scoville.
But I have been keeping track of this 1-0 series of videos on YouTube. It's like the worst fighting game. Trying to figure out which game. Because fighting games in general tend to be extremely hit or miss, was like in terms of their quality, especially older ones, where it's like, okay, maybe the stuff that was made for the arcade were intentionally like, okay, quarter munch for a reason.
Mm.
But there is always like this weird caveat with that. It's like, okay, what's your criteria you're going with? What makes a bad fighting game? So it doesn't have a training mode. It has a small roster. Okay, when did this game release? Well, 1994. And there are
Where did you get 12, bud?
and their argument is going to be, well, Killer Instinct on the SNES had all these modes. All games should have
Yes.
all these modes. Like,
Yes,
yeah,
and Mortal Kombat 3 Ultimate had like 90 guys. Yeah, we got it. Did it make the game better? No.
Well, certainly not. Like because the Mortal Kombat games, especially those arcade ones, balanced as hell.
Mm-hmm. We're all using the same 5 characters, for fuck's sake.
Yeah. I mean, there's a reason why Sub Zero became like the default like guy everyone learns how to use first because he's just like, okay, quarter quarter circle forward, freeze, uppercut.
Mm-hmm.
Let's let's be honest. Let's be honest here. There is a logic to that. It's like it's the first motion control, or it's the first fighting game that anyone how to do. It seems natural.
I was always more of a Street Fighter guy.
Yeah, it's that quarter circle forward is the fireball, quarter circle back is the hurricane kick. Some weird,
Okay.
some weird combination of movements is the dragon punch, like forward down, quarter, like yeah, you can't like say it's like, oh, well, this game came out and it's like it was made. Hey, it was clearly made to cash in on the fighting games. Crazy. Okay, let's compare it to games of that same period. Not necessarily games that
That
came
sounds
out
too
like
reasonable for this conversation.
yeah, like
Yeah, you can't compare games from '95 to games now. It's like it's not a realistic marker.
no, or even if you're comparing games like from like 1995 to like 1999, like the differences on what was done.
And what they were able to do.
Yeah, it's like especially back then when like game development was really rapid.
Hmm. I mean, just think of the difference of quality between PS1 and the current generation.
We don't even have to go that far. Difference of quality between the PlayStation 1 and the PlayStation 2.
Yeah, but I'm just trying to
Yeah,
make the point that
yeah,
we're talking in a 20-year period. We went to photorealism. That's pretty impressive.
yes. And in terms of like how a game plays, well, I can certainly make an argument. Like one of the worst fighting games I've ever played is a game that most people go out of their way to freaking praise. That'll be literally it was Mortal Kombat 2. People say they love that game. It's like, yeah, no, that game is horrible. And this is what I find it funny with that Mortal Kombat collection that came out last year. People say it's like, oh,
Hmm.
why is it hiding all the bad ones? Well, these were versions of the game that were released. We want you to have everything.
Hmm.
It's like, so
Yeah, they
yeah,
haven't all been good, folks. Mortal Kombat 3 was cool because you got such a large roster, which was huge for the SNES era.
hey, you may not have had Shiva, but still, it's like you take what you could go fit on that cart.
Hmm.
The Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 is like, ooh, well, and half of them are ninjas.
Yes. We had like Rain and other guys.
Hey, new Cybot. This is in addition to like Scorpion, Sub Zeros. Like there were two Sub Zeros in Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3.
Yeah, I think there was like a chill looking one and a traditional looking one.
Yeah, the Henry Rollins looking one.
Oh yeah. Fucking Henry Rollins.
It's like oh, there was something here like the evolution of Sub Zero. First one, Classic Ninja. Second one, Motocross Racer. Third one, Henry Rollins. It's like what?
I never understand Henry Rollins' popularity.
Um, I already had some decent songs. Is, is
I don't
that
think I've ever heard his music.
that would be the like the basis of his fame? He's not. I know.
Ah, I've never seen him in interviews. I've never seen him sing anything, and he never seems to be talking about music.
That was the same to popular. It was like I question the popularity of Joe Rogan. Like really,
I used to like him. I don't anymore. And when I say I used to, I'm talking in the early days of the UFC.
uh,
Not to
you
be
were.
confused with his podcast.
I was first exposed to him when he
News radio.
took over the was it the Man Show? Jimmy Kimmel and the Adam Carolla left it. Kimmel got the start, late night television.
I
It
was
was
first exposed to him on a TV show called News Radio with Andy Dick, Stephen Root,
oh yeah,
Margaret
Phil Hart.
Tierney,
Yeah,
Phil Hartman.
I've never seen an episode of News Radio.
It wasn't terrible. Dave Foley.
That was one of those NBC sitcoms. It was like okay,
It wasn't bad.
oh, it was like it was on the same night of the week, I believe, like Star Trek ES9 and Voyager 1.
Mm.
Like priorities.
Well, around that age, we had one TV, and at a certain time of night, you watched what Mom and Dad were watching.
Brian, like the Discovery. Okay, well, you know what? I'll take the TV that has like the busted knob where I have to use a pair of pliers to turn the dial. If I got an antenna that works fairly well, I'll use that.
Yeah, eventually, we had this room that had a computer and like a bunch of garbage in it, and I cleared it out and turned it into a second computer area for me to dick around with games and a TV area, which we then got a couch for. So it was like perfect.
Made your first man cave.
Mm-hmm. Well, nothing was getting used in there, so I just started moving stuff around. And it has forever been a TV area slash computer area slash spare bedroom. That was when I was like 12 or 13.
You were ingenious.
I was determined to get my own space.
Here, take a swig of water here. I know people
Oh, go ahead.
people tend to forget. Like even when it's cold out, freezing cold, you still gotta hydrate.
Mm-hmm. And I had like 3 or 4 glasses of water, a big thing of milk, 6 cups of tea. I woke up thirsty as hell.
It's easy to think of. Oh, when it's hot, you're sweating, you're dehydrating. Yes, you also dehydrate a lot when it's cold out too.
It's a year-round event, folks.
But argue even more so.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Fred, big news for you.
Yep.
We're at 30%.
Yeah. I'm working on the atrium and the interiors.
I'm still trying to do the base exterior.
So we've made what 31%.
Woohoo!
A nice big chunk out of it here.
Oh, yeah. This definitely took me multiple sit-downs when I did it the first time.
Like ding. I'm just trying to think of this. Kind of weird is like with sitcoms with me, I'm always like, okay, some sitcoms I could like check out, like MASH, Night Court,
I remember that show.
Cheers,
I was never into that one.
Frasier to a much lesser extent.
I think I watched more Frasier just because it was more
Okay.
years. Because like Cheers was pretty much done its run by the time I was old enough to start understanding much of that.
Yeah, Frasier like started like 93, 94, somewhere there's about.
Yeah, at that point I would have been 9, so I'm getting to the point where I can understand some of it.
Here, sometimes you just want to go where everybody knows your name. No, it's like,
Smiley had a great joke on that in How I Met Your Mother. The Starbucks barista misspelled Barney's name, so they kept calling him that all week and getting people to phone in on the radio about it and shit. Yeah, Barney was Neil Patrick Harris's character.
okay, was that the NPH character? Yes.
Yeah, and so at the end of the episode, he comes into the bar that they go to every day, and Carl, the bartender, puts a boombox in the counter and presses the button, and they all go, Smiley! And then the Cheers song starts playing, and he just leaves.
Hey, we're third of the way there.
Oh, we're 1/3 of the way there.
Oh, no, things left to clean.
Just want to take a public service moment, folks, to remind you that Fred and I are members of a clan. As our division agents work out of a clan in the White House as they take on the Black Tusk. Thank you, Ubisoft, for thinking that through. Really appreciate that.
A clan, a clan member has joined.
Like, for fuck's sake. Did no one put any thought into that before making it? We work out of the White House fighting the Black Tusks, and we're called the Klan.
I've had similar giggle moments, as like questioning the sanity of some game developers as of late. One of which was this past Sunday night when I was playing Senra Kagura. A little,
That's a name.
yes. Game where you get, it's like, okay, rather busty girls in education who are shinobi ninjas. And it's like, there is a still image for like, oh, this showing these characters enjoying like a lunch together and everything. And it turns out to be like some sushi rolls. But these sushi rolls are rather long and bulky, almost the same with cucumbers. It's like, okay, I wasn't expecting that. And then the first time, oh, it's so thick. It's like, okay. I just
That guy knows what he's doing when he writes that shit.
Yeah. I freaking broke down laughing, like nearly a minute-long giggle fit because of it. But yes,
It's one thing for innuendo. It's a whole other for, like, we're forgetting that the KKK exists when we create this game.
oh, well, then again, my director response was, keep in mind, folks, this is a game. So Nintendo had no problem with this content, but Sony apparently did. It was like apparently, where apparently it was just too much for Sony. Oh, it's keep in mind, Sony wants you to play just the same 5 games over and over again.
Me and my love of Sony. Mm-hmm. Yes, Sony, I will play the single-player game that with characters no one's ever heard of because I don't want to play anything with friends ever. Yes, Sony, I know I hate my friend. Thank you.
Sony PlayStation, hating the fact that you have a game collection extensively for 3 console generations.
You played these 4 games on 7 consoles. like, no, it won't.
Like, I wouldn't mind it if there's one thing Xbox did right, it's like, okay, let's make sure like there is some backwards compatibility, having the same
Yes, that
basic
was smart.
architecture. So if you have games digitally, you'll be able to still continue to enjoy them across multiple console generations. Back, or if you ever played something, you can check it out, like the original version of.
I will say, Xbox Game Studios, looking at you here, if you remake Gears of War again, I'm done. I'm out.
No,
Stop
no,
remaking the same fucking game. It
no.
was worse than the previous two versions.
It was a remaster. That's all that was, and
They already did that.
and to and to some extent, would have gotten it for free.
To quote Tom Green, the Tom Green argument in Grind, it happened already. It already happened.
Well, at the very least, again, in fairness to Xbox Game Studios, it is not like what they've done with Sony. It is not like what they have done with Sony, where they remake the same game, and they are, and even if you have already purchased it and had the original version, making you purchase it again outright.
Hmm. I just can't believe how crappy that reloaded version was. It's the worst version of the three Gears of War
Really?
games I've played.
I thought it was on par with
Everything was glitched. Every animation was glitched. Not once did it look like I was actually sawing something.
No, that we could say the same thing about the Ultimate too, but I do have footage of that where it looks like we're.
Oh.
Yeah, those were. That's the one thing that bothers me, at least with the naming of it. It says, "Oh, the Ultimate Edition, Reloaded." Yeah, it's just a remaster, second remaster, which again I can appreciate. Okay, you want to bring these textures and gameplay elements up, but is it fixing any of like some of the core problems? No.
No.
But as somebody somebody pointed it out in one of the YouTube short comments, it's like you're getting the if for somebody who's never played Gears or like the original version, if that's their introduction to it, you are basically getting the same mechanics. Like
It's not the same quality.
no, you essentially are getting the same quality as when that game first released. That's the problem. It's just that you just getting the prettier visuals. But let's say if you were someone older and like you had like a younger family member, and okay, this is a game that I enjoyed when I was your age. And take them through that, and basically you're giving them the same experience. Still an awesome game.
All right, we're going to have to go back and play the original one.
You know,
We do need to figure out what our intentions are beyond PowerWashing.
Simulator 2, yeah. Revisit some of the classics. Other co-op games. Start co-op every mission in Star Trek Online, or at least after the tutorials and stuff.
Yes, I would definitely need to redo the tutorials because
I
I remember how to do any of that.
As would I for like the campaign
Controls.
and stuff. Yeah, because they do automate a lot of stuff for the console version.
Well, it's like shields and weapons were specific buttons, and then you had to tap them a certain number of times. And by the time I went back to it, I was getting murdered left, right, and center because I was like, I can't remember what the buttons are, and there's nothing in here that I can find that tells me what they are.
Yeah, and all you wanted to do was just get to Deep Space Nine.
Generally, yes.
Especially after the remaster, well, after they added the DLC, not DLC, but the Gamma Quadrant
I wanna
update.
Play baseball.
Well, the baseball emotes.
Well, more than anything, really, yeah, the exploration of Wayun. I just want to run into like 14 Wayuns.
Yeah, there's at least one Wayun that shows up. But
Man, it would have been so funny if there was just like a room of Wayuns.
yeah, but Jeffrey Combs does actually have multiple characters in Star Trek Online.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he has an appearance as Shran, was an Enterprise. Wayoon.
Never saw that one.
He was reoccurring as like the Andorian equivalent of Archer. At the show, Captain Archer from Enterprise, not the
Yeah.
show Archer.
Yeah.
just,
I got you.
just to clarify that.
Wow. Thank you so much.
But he's also what Liquidator Brunt, and just remember, Jeffrey Combs could have been playing Commander Riker.
Well, would he have been as sexy?
Oh, he won. Look at it this way: Brent Spiner would not have had Jonathan Frakes' balls in his face for like 7 years, with how he always put that leg up on the console when he came over to the op station. Jonathan Frakes is just asserting dominance.
Apparently they have a podcast now where they don't talk about Star Trek.
Yeah, because there's enough former cast members doing Star Trek podcasts. Delta Flyers has
them talking about their time in Hollywood.
Yeah, Brent Spiner at least certainly done a lot more acting. Jonathan Frakes, I believe, was like a soap opera actor for Star Trek.
Is that a TV show that was like Fact or Fiction or something?
Yeah, Fact or Fiction.
Am I remembering that correctly?
Yep, it's the show where all the memes where Jonathan Frakes asks you questions comes from. If you've ever seen those compilations, like Jonathan Frakes tells you you're wrong. You're wrong. Not a chance. It never happened.
Never happened. Outside of that, I can't think of. Obviously he was
stuff he's actually done. Yeah, so it's often like that big question is like, okay, who's actually ended up having some sort of a noteworthy career after the fact?
I mean, Patrick Stewart's the winner
of everybody like TNG onward. Like some cast members went back into acting, went teaching of some sort, like Avery Brooks kind of did. Like he was like a tenured professor on like acting or something or drama at Rutgers University. For, like,
good for him. That's cool.
For like years.
Yeah, but, Stewart went on to be Professor X, right? So.
Yeah, and other acting things as well.
And I remember him from that horrible Dune movie. That was in the 80s.
Yeah, that was before Star Trek. Wait a second. Just to clarify, which horrible Dune movie? The old one or the new ones?
The Dune Part 2 was pretty bad. I will acknowledge that. I couldn't understand why every member of the Harkonnens looked like a mutant.
To be fair, not even the original author. Good.
Sorry?
Not even the original author understood. Like, oh shoot. Yeah. Like, what do we do with this? Okay. Comes a point when you were just like
if anyone's ever read any of the books, why it makes no sense that the Harkonnens would all be like black-toothed, bald, pale people. Like,
it's Hollywood. You needed to differentiate enough to beat people over the head with the symbolism.
But as someone who's read Dune in the immediate prequels and in the Machine Crusades leading up to how we got to the blood rivalries of the series and the travel mechanics of it, like, why are we doing this weird theater? It's annoying.
Symbolism, baby. And Hollywood needs to beat you over the head with it.
Yeah, they're evil. We didn't need them to look like whatever the hell you're trying to make them look like for us to know that.
Oh,
I
I'm still trying to figure out in the division how the hell does like all these little factions having are able to recruit that many people in
I
this
knew where you
area.
were going with it.
I'm sure trying to understand that logic is like, wait a second. At this
Yeah, but you know
point,
my kill count.
are we saying that we're just severely wounding these people and that they're just getting better and coming back for more?
In which case, I would recommend we start killing some of them.
That's it. They run out of bullets. What you're throwing out is little just like buckshot. Which at
I
range,
don't. I
which
would
at
love to know what my kill count is. It must be absurd. I'm
that
not
is.
trying to suggest that I'm like amazing at the game or anything, but
But with how many
with
hours
how
you put,
long I've played it,
was
yeah,
that? Yeah, how many hours you put into it, and
like it must be a million.
yes, you wiped out the equivalent of the Bronx.
Yeah, no one was using it. Just Jackie Chan.
That movie was silly, and it's a shame too. It's like I found out years later after that it's like he got hurt legitly in it, and they had to
Mm-hmm.
change the entire ending. Why?
Huh.
Why the ending of why like everything up to a certain point totally works as a film, and why the
Hmm.
ending of it feels oddly rushed. Which, granted, for a lot of his movies,
Hmm.
it kind of feels like the case, but it's just like it just feels like yeah, they just needed to get to the end because he was too hurt to perform.
Did you ever see a movie he did called Drunken Master?
I not all the way through. It's like it's
It's a funny movie.
one of his early ones in terms of like that drunken style of his.
Like the guy could only fight if he was wasted.
Yeah,
And he's like drinking gasoline to stay in the fight.
and there was like what was it last? No, it was like the year before when I was playing Dead or Alive 4. There was a character in that had like that drunken fighting style. I had and since I was oh it's an old fighting game, so it was like no online play. There's like this. So I'm facing the AI like trying. It was the one of two couple characters in that game that gave me fits because I just couldn't like really keep tabs on like the movement.
Hmm.
Wait a second, what the hell is like what the hell am I seeing? Oh,
Boothead.
trying to get the stuff on the floor.
Gotta get those particulates.
Yes. Thank you, Captain Cylon, for hydration. As we have basically dropped. Now it's 4 degrees
Hmm.
Fahrenheit, mind you. But still, actually, one of my things is saying 4 degrees, another is saying 8 degrees.
Hmm.
Let me just turn on the space heater here for an hour.
Reasonable. Someone just opened the door in here and now it's cold. Letting out the minus 20 whatever air into the house.
Thank you for the what was it the dab redemption mystic. Hopefully you are staying warm. It's very obscenely chilly night. Chilly my ass.
Sorry, sorry, night.
The one caveat here with it being so damn cold, at least it's not windy.
It's windy here. It's fucking annoying.
Okay.
When you try to shovel, it just blows back at you. But Southern Ontario is a windy place.
Well, I just meant in terms of like it's not windy. It's like okay, it's not tearing through like a wind that just blow through like areas of a house that may not be as insulated as others. Just my experience.
No, that's fair. It hasn't been too bad. We've been having some, 30k winds, sometimes 40k winds. Nothing like the 70k we had at one point at the beginning of the winter. But what it does is just blow any snow you're trying to shovel right back at you, and it's annoying because it's also very cold out while we're shoveling. Whereas it's usually like, maybe -5, not -20 when you go to shovel.
Yeah, it's like, come on, give us a break.
One or the other, guy. One or the other. Either make us extremely cold or make us shovel a lot. Pick one. You
Not
can't
both.
have both.
Not both. People say global warming doesn't exist. Like, oh yeah? I'm outside with an aerosol can going, okay,
Let's
that's
speed
very,
this up.
yeah. Okay, so I have this floor like 99% done. This.
I know I've been doing spots around myself as I go here to try and help you out.
It is weird. Like at times it's like, oh yes, we will like assist you, and like, okay, that's enough. You can move on to the next area. Nope.
Yeah. It's a total jerk from time to time, and it's like, please F off. I really thought this would go faster.
Well, I did set. Oh, there it is. It's done.
Hey, there you go. Good job.
All right. Well, considering what we started on this one like about 40 minutes ago, give or take.
Feels like it.
About half of it done.
Yeah, we're getting there.
Oh, 45%. But a point was
Close.
made. Of course, folks wondering for a Final Fantasy VII Remake, I'll be back tomorrow night with Senra Kagura on Friday. Those are upcoming broadcasts here, and of course, if you want to keep your eyes out for Iceman, I'd see him cat doing some Mass Effect thingies.
Yeah, I'm not sure when I'll be doing that again next. I'm trying to do it 2 or 3 times a week just to keep it moving. Otherwise, I'll never finish it, which is actually semi-likely.
He is an expert on all things Mass Effect. He knows the rules. Always be a dick to Rodina.
Fuck the Mako.
Praise to Mako.
I'll praise it.
Hey, I got a clip from like my last was a Legendary Edition for playthrough when for the PS4 version of getting the Mako over the wall on the Yaris planet. This is like, yeah, fuck you, I'm the Mako. Because if you ever seen that GIF where it's like the Mako, somebody just bouncing the Mako along, is yeeting it over a wall. Like, yeah, this is why the Mako is all.
That thing make no goddamn sense.
Yeah, at least it's better than the Hammerhead. That piece of shit vehicle.
At least it was maneuverable.
Yeah, but it was paper thin.
Oh yeah, you had to be careful with it. But so was the Mako, really. you get in any sort of fight for any length, that thing took forever to heal its shields.
Yeah. Jump out, fight the big Geth on foot. Or get out and fight the Thresher Maw on foot. And I'm sure somebody's actually able to. Somebody's actually was able to do that.
Oh, I'm 100% sure someone's done that.
On insanity difficulty, mind you. It's like,
oh, is that what you want to do for Gears of War? Insane?
oh boy, that would be awful.
It's funny. Especially that train car part where all the lambent wretches keep falling out of the ceiling. Melee down, pick up. Melee down, pick up. Melee down, pick up.
I was thinking about it's like, okay, what are some of the things left for me to do in the Mass Effect trilogy, like the original Xbox 360 versions? Oh, insanity runs, hard difficulty. Well, I take that back. Like Mass Effect 1, you have to do it like on multiple specific difficulty settings. It's like, really? I?
Yes. No, thank you.
Okay, like I'm all about making the game as easy as an experience as possible. I don't want to hate the game.
Yes, that is sort of the balance you have to toe with these things. Is do you want to end up hating it?
And that's ended up being like my question is, yes, we beat the game on its hardest difficulty. And we don't recommend doing it. We don't recommend playing it on its hardest difficulty. No shit.
Yeah, I've done a few of those, and it's like, was this worth the frustration it caused? And the good thing about Gears in the Infinity mode is you're at least in there with another person, so it's funny.
So if you're going as solo, it's like, good boy.
Oh yeah, especially with the shit AI. It's not as bad as trying to do it on your own, like Resident Evil 5, where ship is like actively trying to die.
It kind of makes you wonder about the AI of some of these games. Like, help!
Hero Visit. I don't like that game.
Hero Visit did a run of Resident Evil 4. The remake version.
Yeah, I bought that and started it, and I still don't like it. Especially now that I have Ashley, and she's just yawning every 2 seconds. It's like, oh, this is so annoying.
And yet, she became a fan favorite character.
Yeah,
what was it?
Why.
What was the other character? Shit. And well, you know me as like I did love Resident Evil 6. Like
it's like a Michael Bay movie. There's even transforming bioweapons.
But it did try to like move the plot forward while introducing her new characters, while also keeping the legacy intact.
I actually think you would enjoy Resident Evil 8. It's got like a fairy tale motif to it. It's silly in spots and extremely easy.
Yeah, it's on the list. I do have it. It's like as I say, it's grab the stuff on sale at the lowest possible price point, especially with knowing the developers and publishers. It's like, okay, some of this shit does not go on sale much better than what they are currently at.
think you'll like the weapons. You'll like the silly ass characters. It's not too scary. There's really only one scary part.
Ain't so much the scary. Yeah, well, I take that back. There's some things horror related I don't like. Like I did do like of course I always say there's like silly characters. Wait a second, Resident Evil's was silly from Jump Street.
Oh yeah.
Anybody that says that it's Resident Evil was always a serious franchise, yeah, y'all clearly never played the original Resident Evil, Resident Evil 2.
Yeah, there's no. What's the word that I'm looking for? A mission where you have to protect someone who can't protect themselves. Nonsense. In RE8, it's like Village in first person without Ashley.
Yes, but the memes. Yeah. Yep.
I will never finish that game.
I'll forever be impressed that Dante was able to hit that bit of a high note.
Hmm. True. Very true. The one thing about RE8 is in the Village of Rose, I think it was called Shadow of Rose DLC for the daughter.
Yep.
The mannequin that's represented in the first game is the wife, or the base game as the wife. There's a whole bunch of them, and they only move when you're not looking at them. Sound familiar?
So we're either talking Silent Hill or Doctor Who.
That was what I was going with. It very much reminded me of Doctor Who, but mannequins.
Yeah. The Weeping Angels. I played I did play, it's like one of the few Doctor Who video games that's actually seen a release. Did play
on Xbox.
Yeah. Often from like that first person perspective or kind of like heavy puzzle focus. The one I did last year, which had both the 14th Doctor, I forget the numbering, her and Tennant, one of his versions of the Doctors, and it was actually pretty cool. Like, they got every achievement in that. There was this one where I had to move a lot faster than figure something out.
I'm trying to figure out if I'm willing to give Capaldi a try just to see how the other doctors did, because Capaldi just put me right off the show.
He got better. When they literally turn him into like almost basically the rock and roll doctor, it's kind of like where he hits his stride, and they move Clara, kind of like hung around a bit too long.
Yeah, she was a Matt Smith companion. Shouldn't have been hanging around as long with.
Yeah, I get.
It's always awkward when they try to transition companions to a new doctor.
Well, I get why they do that. Is supposed to be like the grounding force there for the new doctor.
You used to be like this. Now you're like this.
Yeah, but I mean that's classic Doctor Who 101. You go back to like the first Doctor.
Oh, I know. Just I never like it because they just spend the whole time going, "You're so different now. I don't like you."
Now, if you had like a long-term companion that's went through multiple regenerations, that kind of works. But like I'm trying to think, the only companions that would have gone through that would have been Brigadier Lethbridge Stewart, because he met the second, third, and fourth Doctors, and would go on to meet like the fifth. Or at least in terms of the show. If
they make mention of him in
the,
I want to say Eccleston's time.
They make some reference to him, and they do give him like a daughter that shows up in like in Capaldi's, and in the 50th anniversary special, where where the three doctors, the John Hurt doctor
The
showing
War
up.
Doctor.
Yeah, yeah. It's like the unit head honcho lady is left with Scrooge's daughter. They do they do a great job, of, like in terms of legacy.
Yeah, wink, wink, nudge, nudging the history of the show.
Yes.
Obviously, we can't be having someone who's likely long dead
Oh, not.
on the
Oh,
show.
wait. Yes, we can. We can bring them back.
Mm. I heard that the big wrestling events in Saudi, they were asking for like dead wrestlers to appear.
Yeah, that was a year ago. Yeah, like
And it's like, what?
the first big one. Yeah, that they did was like, yeah, we want Yokozuna to appear. He's been dead since 1999, but oh, we can get some sumo wrestler who could probably do the same thing.
That's just stupid.
Yeah,
I know you guys have infinite money, but you don't have that kind of money.
hey, you don't have the money to bring back the dead yet.
Not yet. Yeah. Shenanigans.
That was one of the more hilarious things. Funny enough, they've actually uploaded like that first Saudi events, like main event Royal Rumble, onto the WWE's YouTube channel. It's like,
Was that
yeah,
the one where the guy fell down?
yeah,
That was funny.
he slipped under the ring.
He just disappeared. I like that when you watch the little clips of the replay, the broadcasters break.
Hmm. Oh, they actually
Sometimes something so silly happens that it's just like, fuck it.
yeah. Like, what are you gonna do? It's like it happened. Might as well acknowledge it.
I hear the guy who fell's like a nice guy, so he sort of brushed it off. So, holy shit. That was fun.
Yeah, some of the best moments about wrestling are the most sometimes the most unintentional. Years
Oh,
before that, Vince McMahon slid into the ring, tore both of his quads, so he's yelling directions while sitting down.
you know what? I read about that like 2 days ago. I was watching a little interview with Edge. It was like a Leafs interview, but he was going through Leafs and wrestling. Little known fact about me, I actually have an Edge T-shirt, which is Toronto Maple Leafs themed.
Oh no, yeah, you told me that. I believe.
Did I? Okay, I couldn't
I
remember.
think something that was picked up like at an event, like or effect, or
I'm not sure the lineage of it, but I found it online.
oh, okay. I thought,
My guess is it was at one of the times they went to Toronto, they made a shirt like this. But apparently he did the illustrations for it.
yep. It's oh hey, we're at 58%. This is just
Yep,
the bottom half of the building.
started from the bottom. Oh, that's a volcano going off, right? That's the whole theme. We've saved the alien ship. The volcano's about to explode and kill everyone. But because we are the perfect person that saved the alien ship, they will help us at the end of this.
Yes, we will be saved. Hey, that won't.
Whoa. Haven't heard a beep in so long, I forgot what it sounded like.
Whoa.
Oh man, now we know how we owe Joey Lawrence a nickel.
Now, what's he gonna do? Come to my house and beat it out of me? What are you gonna do about it, Joey? Huh? Huh? Want that nickel? Come and get it.
Come and get it, you bastard. Should trim your eyebrows. Good Lord.
It's kind of in that weird time frame of shows. Like, I would have vague memories of watching Blossom as a
My
kid, but
sister loved it. I don't recall it at all.
uh,
I just remember the whoa.
yeah, one of those shows I remembered. But and folks know I do have like a pretty damn good memory of like a lot of shows I've watched over the years.
Mm. I also have a pretty good memory of shows I've watched, but I never watched that show.
Like, trying to place the years I would have watched it. I'll have to actually.
Early 90s.
No, if I can, no, I kind of feel like a little bit earlier than that. That's the problem because I know I did not watch that show like after my brother. He was born in like '89.
Oh, geez, a fair gap between the two of you.
Yep.
For Sarah and I,
Definitely.
it's 5 years.
Yeah, like yeah, 5 years is a significant gap, and when when I was in, oh, was it third grade? He was in preschool or some variation of.
Oh, okay.
And I say some variation because down here were at the time there was numerous options for like preschool and Head Start programs and stuff for like you know keep kids occupied and stuff and educate them.
When I was a
But
kid, there was no junior kindergarten. There was just kindergarten. You did your little half days, and then in grade 1, it's like, hope you enjoyed your half days. Full days now.
yeah, I actually have a memory of this. It was like it was snow day related. 'Cause I was in the fourth. I think I was in the fourth grade when this happened. I was like, okay, you're gonna have to have like the younger kids go home early because of the snow and everything. My brother was
Mm.
in like one of like wasn't quite I don't know, wasn't quite kindergarten. It was like some weird, some awkward little variation of mine.
Yeah. I think I was still in elementary school when they introduced junior kindergarten, and I was like, that's weird.
Yeah, so some sort of program. And so it's like, okay, it's like, so I'm being called down to the office. It's like, okay, how do we reach your mother because to take your younger brother home? Because if it's you gotta let the younger kids out because of the snow. Like, well, she's at work or whatnot, and kind of like, what do you want me to do about it?
That makes
Pretty,
no sense. You're only sending the youngest kids home? That's stupid.
yes, it's it's one of those weird things. Like, or when it's like, oh, it's like school is canceled for kindergarten and preschool. It's canceled. All of the
Yeah, I'm
kids.
going to tell you right now, in Canada, on a snow day, school's canceled. It's everybody.
And no, down here, like they will literally cancel school just for specific grade levels and stuff like that. It's like,
Oh, that's weird.
yep. Uh, it's like when they say it's like, oh, when it's snowing, you're listening for like the school closures.
Hmm.
It's like
Yeah,
it
the
is
school closes,
it
we
is
listen for
literally a
grade
thing.
closures.
This yes. Let's just school is closed for like 2 hours, opening 2 hours late, opening 3 hours late, closed for open, but only for anyone's grades first and above. But
Doesn't make any sense.
keep in mind, we will hear these school closures not just for like South Jersey where I've lived, but also across like the Philadelphia area as well, Delaware, and it's the local, like the big local radio station that would do it was KYW News Radio, 16
Nice.
a.m. on 6:10 a.m. on the AM dial would be the station to listen to for those.
Kids today will never know the joy of hearing the snow day, huh? While you watch the news to see in the morning to see if your school was one of them.
Mm-hmm. WPIV Channel 6, baby.
Nowadays, I'm sure they just text mom.
Oh, I know the principal of the high school. The principal of the high school I graduated from was my science teacher. It's like they they come up with the notification. They come up with the little like school closure notifications on their own. They post it on both like their personal account, like their account, because everybody knows they're the principal, as well as the school account. Like school's closed. Yeah. Oh, it's just 64% done. Bad.
Hoping to get it done tonight. We'll have to see what kind of progress we make. It's so silly to turn this game back on to do like 8%.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise us.
That would piss me off.
Oh, it's 1 a.m. It's 92% done. Shit. Go back next week to finish it off, get the achievements. Like, son of a bitch.
I definitely picked a long one, and it's all on there hard, so the weaker settings aren't doing anything. Or at least not doing anything quickly.
Yeah. This is probably one that's like, hey, why don't you use the soap? It'll make it go faster. I don't want to spend that money.
I don't know of what you speak. That's why
Oh.
it's unlimited in the next game. Because nobody used it in the first one.
It made no sense to use it. It was like with the clunky nature of it.
So, in the story of this game, it sort of suggested that you were predestined to do all this.
I didn't realize there was actual lore.
Yeah, especially in the second one. There's like hey, we've gone back in time to plant this thing because we knew you would be here at this time, and you saved us once, so we need you to save the world again. It's like, this is silly.
Well, let's also take a look at something here that there's apparently all that deep emphatic lore for something for like Five Nights at Freddy's or whatnot.
Mm.
So can we really be surprised that games like this have lore? So I was
They went as outlandish with it as they possibly could. Aliens, time travel.
apparently that's what they did with Outworlds 2. Hey, no, instead of doing like a continuation from the first game, no, different planet, different timeline. Like, but I did enjoy the Outer Worlds. For the playing the
Good.
sequel.
I was fairly sure that was a video game that would match your sensibilities.
Yeah, especially well, once I realized, oh shit, is my like what decisions I make is actually going to affect the outcome. This is definitely like Mass Effect.
1, 2.
All three.
I'm just meaning that the ending didn't really affect too much from the previous decisions. I still don't hate the ending, but it could have been better. But that's with anything. How do you finish off something like that? No, there
They
was
wanted
almost
like
no
a.
way that you were going to make everyone happy about it.
Most people wanted like a big bad, like a big Shepherd versus
Just punching.
Harbinger type boss battle type situation.
Yeah, they wanted Chris versus the Boulder.
And I'm sorry, but it's like that would not work within the realm of Mass Effect. It's like a Shepherd having like a big old shootout there to save the galaxy. Yeah, then that was not going to work.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. Shepard is 5'8", if we're being generous.
We're talking female
Reaper
Shep, or
is
we're talking fem Shep or bro Shep.
I'm presuming fem Shep in this case. But a Reaper is the size of a small building.
A small Reaper is the size of a small building.
Mm-hmm.
But
I don't think a shootout was going to be an effective way to end that game.
and you already seen like Shepard versus Reaper size things before,
Earlier
like
in the game,
yeah, Mass Effect 2. You basically are fighting a human Reaper. It's basically
so bad.
Mass Effect, and then in Mass Effect 3,
Terminator.
yeah, Mass Effect 3, not even Terminator. What the hell was it? It was a Contra boss, basically.
It reminded me of an old Terminator game.
Yeah, Contra. There is a boss that like doors open like a almost looking the exact same way with like the skull popping out, almost the exact same patterns and stuff too.
So if you look at these murals on the wall, they're the missions
Oh
they've
yeah,
already done.
yeah. I see the Ferris wheel. The yeah, the horses of the carousel.
Yeah. So we're predestined for this.
The house, the boat. Yeah, who knocked down thumbs?
I don't know. He was down when I walked over there.
Uh, rotate them.
I can't
Oh,
remember how we get up top.
there is a scaffolding.
Hey, hey, look around.
There's the boat.
Helicopter.
Yeah.
There's the boat.
Wait, there's a van, I think.
Yeah. Trying to see if there's anything else. I don't think so. That's still fun. What's your plan here?
No, I got a cunning plan.
Oh, you just made that.
Yes.
I'm like watching you thinking, shouldn't you have moved that a little closer?
I had a cunning plan.
Keep getting stuck to nothing. Nice. Really?
Yes, really, really.
Hmm.
69%.
Fun for everyone. I was literally about to say that. Hey, look, it's fun for everyone.
It's fun for you. It's fun for me. It's fun for the whole family. And it mostly in the state of Alabama, but still.
If you're looking for a very Alabama-themed premise, the TV show Justified with Timothy Oliphant is based in Kentucky, but there's a whole lot of redneckery in that.
Same difference. Alabama, Kentucky,
Yeah.
Tennessee, basically all the same general area.
It also featured Walton Goggins before he got very famous. Very, very funny show with some good dramatics. It's, if you look it up, they list it as a drama, but whenever you ask the cast, they say it's a comedy.
It's a dramedy. What's a camel? No, a dramedy. You know, a drama comedy. The dramedy's a camel. Look, I know what it is.
You like what you like, and I like what I like.
Basically.
It's the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer with Yukon Cornelius and the peanut butter. Those bogs as thick as peanut butter. Don't you mean seafood? You eat what you like, and I'll eat what I like.
There's stuff being done and washed here.
Yeah.
All right, another mural done. What's this
Nice.
one? With a boat and a building. Can't read the language. It's an alien. Aliens.
Alien. Alien.
Wait, what? Next episode of my Star Trek Deep Space Nine watch through. Can't remember. I know I'm in season 2. I'm watching them one episode a week, one at a time. I don't remember what the heck the next one.
That'll take you a while.
I'm also doing YouTube content based on it too. So.
Oh, okay. I was like, man, I hope this isn't just like a rewatch. Otherwise, you're going to be doing that for like a year.
Well, it is a rewatch for the week.
So you know what I mean, like just for the heck of it, rather than for something that you're writing down or making content for. If it's just for watching it, one episode a week is going to take 3 years.
Yeah, binge watching episodes and stuff. Is like I said, it's like Comet TV or all these channels that are available without cable, showing shows like a bunch of 4 or 5 episodes at a time. It's like, yeah. Yeah, binge watching is great, but you miss some of like the fine details, things that would like. I'm trying to like avoid like having like shows on as like background noise, or just like sit and like make sure like I capture all the details.
Fair. I've been doing that with The Man in the High Castle. You'd probably like that.
There is a number of things about Deep Space Nine that I have. Well, it's my favorite Star Trek, but there are things that I have picked up on this one episode a week watch through. That's like, okay, that I would otherwise not have noticed. And the big thing is the number of extras that they have on the show per week. People are just filling in a crowd and whatnot, and how many of them, especially on the station, would be in a makeup of some kind. Like, okay, your station is orbiting Bajor, so if you have like a crowd shot of like 50 people, and most of them are going to be Bajoran, that means that's 50 people in the makeup chair, being fitted for those noses and what. And then when you figure in, like, okay, all the usual...
A lot of earrings, man.
A lot of earrings being made. A lot of But when you start figuring like later in the series, when it started, oh, there's gonna be a bunch of Klingons roaming around. The Haitian too. Not just Martok and Worf, but
Oh,
what happened?
I thought I was going to fall down the side.
Like, boy, but for the show that was quite literally the redheaded stepchild between
I always liked
Voyager
it.
and the Next Generation. DS9 was the one that actually made use of like having aliens and showing aliens every week.
Because of the space station concept, there's always different species going through. It gives you a chance to highlight some of them.
Or or just having full use of like all the costumes that were made beforehand too.
Hmm.
Like the pack leads show up on DS9 a lot. There's actually a scene in one episode where Jake is waiting to show something to O'Brien, and he's just for no reason sitting next to a pack lead. They find things, and they only appeared in one episode of the Next Generation. But it's the most infamous appearance ever. So we find things that make us go, really? Find Pepto Bismol or
I guess that's a show I'll have to rewatch at some point.
Next Generation?
Yeah,
I wouldn't recommend
I
it.
don't remember it well.
I remember it very well. It's like and it's a show like there's that big inconsistency with its writing that irritates me.
It's Lady Benezia's fault.
Thank you, Striker, for the hydration. Matter of fact, there is one episode where it is actually Troy's fault, for sure. Episode Power Play. Like, oh, I sense. Oh, there's no life down there. I sense life down there. Okay, we'll take a shuttle and go down. It crash land. Riker gets his arm broken. You sure there's life down here? No, Data says on the tricorder, not detecting any life signs. It says, I'm absolutely sure they're coming. There's life signs. They're coming on the wind. What ends up happening? Troy, Data, and O'Brien get possessed by spirits and hold people hostage on the Enterprise. Yeah, good work, Troy. Anything else you want to say? Any other feedback that you sense? Just give a justification not to listen to you anymore.
I will say I remember Tasha getting absorbed by the black goo, and that freaking me out as a kid.
Yeah, the episode where Tasha is killed. Riker's the one that gets dragged into the black goo.
Oh yes, Riker. Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
I remember seeing him float up and being like, nope. But I probably would have been like 6 or 7 at the time.
Let's see. Season 1, unless you saw it on a rerun, probably.
It would have been a rewatch because I would have been too young.
Because I didn't get into Star Trek until like, I want to say 91. When I started getting into Star Trek a bit.
It's probably 92, 93 for me.
And what got me hooked more than anything else is like they had like these pay-per-view first run channels. And it was like the preview for Star Trek the 6, the Discovery, Undiscovered Country. Tracker is back for more trouble since Bingo was a bust. Who are the Raptors this season? Where'd they come from? They keep winning.
Did we win again?
If Striker's in the post was any indication, and I'm sorry to hear that Bingo was a bust for you, Striker. But the Raptors,
we got killed by them. But yeah, we have 29 wins, which is shocking.
hey, you guys won the championship not too many years ago.
2019.
Yeah. Be safe to say that you guys should be have the championship winning mentality still.
There is not a single player on this team that was on that team.
As I said, you will have the championship mentality still.
They're all retired or on other teams. We were not a young team.
But you
Well,
were
we
a
were,
team.
but, you know.
You were a team that won.
Oh, yes. Mark Gasol is retired. Kyle's about to retire. DeMar's probably got a couple of years left at most. CJ Miles is gone. Lynn Sanity, for those New Yorkers who recall Jeremy Lin, was on that team.
Oh, upper portion.
Kawhi Leonard is, of course, the big member of the roster that everyone remembers. And don't worry, his contract has a whole bunch of fake companies in it. There's been a lot of articles of late criticizing him leaving Toronto, that he should have stayed there because the situation was good for him because they fit his style. And now he's in trouble with all this sketchy contract work that Bezos did.
I was going to say, speaking of like controversy, the NFL pulling a Major League Baseball Hall of Fame problem. Okay. Bill Belichick. And everybody's pissed that he's not a first ballot.
That was a great fuck you to Bill, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's like, oh wait, oh now it's a problem. Now it's a problem with the sports writers and whatnot voting a certain way, voting with their grievances, or like now you guys have a problem with it.
Well, you know, 8 Super Bowls, second most wins ever, most playoff wins ever. Guy shouldn't have made it. Not enough credentials.
Eh. You know me, it's like, okay, this got to justify like the era that they were in. It was like, were they among the lead? Everybody else doing the exact same thing? Yes, and might as well, okay, put them in based on those merits and based on the era that they played.
You could put him in any era. No one's ever done what he did.
Yeah, 8 Super Bowls. Being carried by being carried by a quarterback for 6 of those. That was drafted.
People did not really think that Tom was that good for the first couple of them. He didn't get his flowers till like the third one, and it was like, okay, we can't deny he's actually really good.
People were still denying it.
And yes, being drafted, I think 199th overall.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's where some people like get like their get their panties in a twist. Well, he was drafted all the way down there. Yeah, that says a lot about your drafting class, about your scouting, now doesn't it?
Well, for me, as a Bills fan, I will point out that, you know, all the people who are like, Tom was given all these opportunities and the golden boy, like, he had to work for it. He wasn't even a starter in his last year of college.
Yeah, he was behind. I forget who it was, but he was behind Drew Bledsoe. He was behind a very good quarterback his first several years in the league.
Yeah, if Drew hadn't gotten injured, this never happens.
Yeah. Of course, Speaking of quarterbacks and things that should not happen, how the heck does a quarterback that throws 7 touchdowns and has 10 interceptions make the Pro Bowl?
Shador Sanders.
Yes.
Yeah, that's pretty pathetic. I think the Pro Bowl has kind of become the "Do you want to go?" event. All the good players are like, "No." Like,
Yeah,
tear my knee in a flag football game? I'm good.
it used to be. It used to be like a somewhat fun one.
Prestigious.
Yeah, it was after the Super Bowl. It was a bit of an all-star game.
Yeah, it would end up being like 64-58
Yeah.
because the defenders were like, "I'm not getting hurt. Fuck that."
So to see like the best players all in one place, and all you would care about is the offense anyway.
Hmm.
But it's
I almost
unlike
like
it.
the skills competition.
Yeah. As opposed to the NBA All Star Weekend, which has become like a real tragedy, and even the skills
Yeah, it's
competition.
boring.
Not even the skills competition is worth watching.
Yeah, at least the NFL one's still kind of fun. They have like the trick catches where people are trying to do a catch on a backflip, or the punt one where you try to catch a punt and then catch a punt and catch a punt, and then it's whoever can hold on to the most balls, basically. So by the end, you have like 5 balls, and you're still trying to catch a punt.
Then you have like the NBA, where you literally have to go to the G League to find people to want to compete in the slam dunk contest.
That's the same in the NHL one. It's become crap too. It used to be fun.
And NHL kind of ruined the All Star game a little bit, starting with that one dude that was everybody, that one enforcer dude. That everybody,
John Scott.
yes. And then how the league tried to fuck him over. Oh, we're gonna
That
trade
was
him, and
ridiculous.
yeah, look, people voted for him. It's like,
Let it happen. All the guys were excited for him. He scored a couple of goals, I think, in that game. Who cares?
it's an exhibition,
Yeah.
and it's for the fans, and the fans want to see him.
The fans think it's fun. Let it happen.
You might as well have a guy there that wants to, be there and will take the honor graciously.
Yeah, it never made any sense to me why they decided to F with that.
Yeah, it's like name wasn't Homer. You can't say it was like the No Homers League.
Just have some fun, for fuck's sake. The NHL is just so scared of doing anything fun.
No, it will affect our relationships with the sports betting websites, even though sports betting is illegal for our players to do. Gotta
Yeah,
make
it'll make us look like we're not legitimate. Oh, it's a fucking exhibition game. Who cares? I care about it as much as I care about the Four Nations tournament.
I believe that's their format this year, isn't it?
No, there's the Olympics this year.
Oh, so no All Star game.
No.
I forgot about the Olympics there to our red. It's like, oh yes, America is sending ICE agents over to Italy. It's like, oh yeah.
I don't understand how they're being allowed to do that.
Part of the security detail, which doesn't make any fucking sense.
So they're defending Italy against Mexicans? I'm confused.
All I know is I hope one of them causes an international incident. It was like
Same.
they get in the face of some foreign athlete or something.
Mm.
It's like, yeah, Let's see how well that goes. Let's see how well these goes. One of these fat fucking Nazi pieces of shit. That's
Mm-hmm.
is
Quite restrained there. I like that.
yeah.
That
Uh,
was being serious. Gestapo is the word I've been using.
oh, I use that too, but I use that like more on the social media side of things.
Hmm.
But for the purposes of running commentary, when it's 5 to 8 degrees outside in South Jersey, when it hasn't been this cold in, well, I really gotta look up what some of our record low temperatures were historically.
How's the inside going?
No, it's going. I've been working my way up primarily on the walls, so not so much the upper trim, but it's going. We're at 83%.
Yeah. Hey, when we were doing the outer wall for like 2 minutes and we hadn't gained 1%, I was like, ah,
So it's gonna be one of those. It's gonna be one of those nights,
man.
huh?
I thought the boat was bad last week. This has basically been the whole stream.
Oh, plus the UFO.
Yeah, but that took like 15 minutes.
Oh, it didn't.
Well, it didn't take anywhere near as long as this.
I mean, this is a big ass building. It's indoors and outdoors as a.
Although it's not my fault the aliens wouldn't let us on the ship.
You know what you did.
Hey, they said don't bring snacks, okay? You got crumbs everywhere.
I, for one, welcome our alien overlord.
Like Kent.
And there's a sad sight. The fictional Kent Brockman shows more journalistic integrity than a major American news.
Well, they always did. I'm missing something on this wall, and I cannot find it.
Getting around retwist. I did see this video the other day. I was like, how many years in prison would Homer get for all the crimes he committed? Like, well, very minimum. Yeah, sure, he'll get like multiple life sentences, but you know what? He'll be out for parole in a year on good behavior.
That's pretty long in the U.S. Good Lord. Still trying to figure out how it is that our former prime minister got away with blowing like $2 billion in a project they never actually started.
Research and development, baby.
Like, okay, we never broke ground. Where'd the $2 billion go?
R&D is like the research and development. I'm not even kidding on that. Like the project may now have started, but
And I assume it's all the bribes.
yeah, that's essentially what it will come down to the bribes and kickbacks.
Yeah, that's the one.
makes the that's kind of like unfortunately that's where a lot of like why is America's military budget so high? Well, you know how much money was wasted on just the research and development of things that never got made, and we're still paying these companies for it.
Hmm.
Like there
Heaven
was just
forbid we improve the education system instead,
yeah.
or healthcare.
Yeah. Oh well, we can't. Oh, we can't have a healthcare system remotely as good as Canada's.
I was making fun of Canada in that sentence too.
Yeah, but you guys got a better healthcare system. This sounds
Yes
like
and no. I guess they all face similar issues. I certainly don't blame the healthcare workers for it.
and somebody figured out. You know what? We can turn this into a business and make it a for-profit company. Okay,
Mm.
but doesn't that go against like everything that's related to medical practice? But yeah,
What's
but
that
don't
oath you guys swear?
you do no harm, and part of me think part of that is not even
Do no
true.
harm, but check their wallets.
That's about right. America, we can't educate our young people. We don't take care of our old people. We just hope everybody dies before they hit Social Security.
I will say that doctors and nurses do deserve to be paid well, like without a doubt. But the pursuit of making this a company has destroyed everything.
Hmm. Capitalism, baby.
Mm-hmm. God, this wall is taking so long to clean. There we go. Good lord. This would be a hard game to stream straight up without another person.
Oh yeah, that's why I said well my reluctance would be yeah, you know what? I'll go through and do all of the DLC on stream. Okay, well, spraying water under the DeLorean. Oh yep, we're gonna clean the cry tower of the Hill Valley. Yep, very stimulating content.
Just in my own thoughts, like if I was doing this and I'm trying to talk through it, like what the fuck am I even talking about without somebody to talk to?
Yeah, like we were just like the whole stream of consciousness thing. Like,
Well, you see, the lore of this particular building is prohibitive to people who are under the age of 84, as they wouldn't understand the architectural. Oh God.
you see here, the people who came up with this design of this building, they did not use propane in their design. If they did,
Whoa.
there would be a proper use of propane and propane accessories to
Okay, people.
to fully glamorize this fine structure. But without propane, it's just a chunk of stone in the middle of the freaking desert.
Whoa. No, I didn't want to fall there. Oh well.
Hey, we're at 86. See my face.
How the hell am I supposed to clean this? I guess I need the big scaffold to do it. I can't even see what I'm spraying. No, don't fall back down, Jesus.
Don't fall back down, Jesus. Get yourself back up. Here's some nails. You support yourself.
Yeah, get off the cross. We can't spare the wood.
The stream of consciousness that can come was like, yes, no filter, folks. No
That's from
filter.
Letterkenny.
Oh, I gotta remember that line.
I won't take credit for it. That's from Letterkenny.
A Canadian product, so you can take credit for it.
I'll take credit for introducing you to it. That's about it. And that one night when I just used Shorzy Church against the trolls.
Oh, yes. Or well, not this wolves. I do during Twitch things. There's the one dude who came up and created like about 100 names.
Yeah.
Banned over and over and over again.
Yeah, there was like a week or two in there where I had to be in there every day just so that you could even attempt to play anything because there was so much nonsense going on.
Primarily, it was during Twitch things. Like that was
Like, for fuck's sake, what are we doing here, folks?
like, look, we're just trying to have ourselves a good time.
There's a friggin' million Twitch channels on right now. If you don't like this one, change the channel.
Guys, unlike other Twitch channels, and granted, I will take this is the one shot I will take at Zone. I enjoy Zone. I enjoy their channel because that's why I rate them twice a week. But they're I'm assuming they do it tongue in cheek, but they have to be doing tongue in cheek when it says, "Oh yeah, sub to the channel" and everything of that. It's like, okay, I get, because I see that type of stuff on YouTube with so many channels. It's like, hey, if you like this video, like, comment, subscribe, subscribe to the Patreon and whatnot.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's the goal, right? You're trying to make money at the end of the day for most folks when they get to a certain level.
Yeah.
And I get it, but yeah, it does get old. I can't subscribe to everything, folks. I subscribed to you guys for ages. It's probably like 3-4 straight years.
Yep, and we greatly appreciate it.
No worries. I had the money to spend, wasn't just putting it on other things, so why not?
Yep. And there have been certainly times where, with says without Twitches that does payouts, or something that has come in handy on my end. Like I said, greatly appreciate it. Hell, I was able to pay for like a new computer one year.
Oh, nice.
Thanks to folks who donated when I was doing a fundraiser for a new computer. This would have been like 2017-ish.
It might be. I probably knew you then.
Yeah, because it was like we came across. I could discover Dante stream in 2016.
Okay.
Because I was with doing the whole Dare to Stream stuff, and
10 fucking years.
Yeah.
Oof.
Would have been a lot shorter. It was like if we met in person, yeah, it would have been a lot shorter. Like,
Oh yeah, because we're both short. Oh, I've always been one to judge folks by their actions versus any other thing. So.
Plus, I
We've
also
really gotten along fine.
I mean, I also like to be a. I always took it like almost like that radio approach. It's like, you know what? I am here. You may be busy with other things, but you know what? Guys want to hang out? I will be here. I will supply a place for people to hang out, come in, chill.
Mm-hmm.
You don't mind to say anything? Just want to hang out, lurk? Fine by me.
I don't say something every single time. My current streak is at 52, but I'm not in here fully interacting all the time.
Yeah, unless I said something real odd at the beginning of a stream, which I've noticed. So I was like, okay,
Or
I
something
said.
that connects.
Okay, gallery floor, come on. Another case of, yes, clean the damn floor. We're at 90%. Now it's just finding the little particle that's on the floor.
Get your particulates.
I must be over some of stuff here. Oh, we get this done definitely for sure. Power wash simulator 2.
Nice. Can add another game to the tour.
Yes. Get off of like 4 games in the month of January.
Good start.
Yeah, as opposed to last year, I don't think we hit 4 games like the end of February. I have to look at last year's tour list, but it was we certainly made that switch. Is like, yeah, let's focus. Where we give like, okay, 1 game getting 4 nights a week, another game getting 2 nights a week, and then whatever the hell we do midweek.
What did you start last year with, like Mass Effect or something?
Last year was
Had to be something long.
Last year was Dragon Age of Velgar. So in that
That's right. That came out then.
in that ballpark for something BioWare related.
Mm-hmm.
And I was pretty thorough. I made sure I got every achievement in that too. But yeah, I tend to favor longer games. So, hey, gallery floor done. Okay, so floor opening. This year we opened up with the Outer Worlds and the wrapping up of Persona 5. All right, now the interior temple. The ceiling on the inside.
You should leave it open. No need to seal it.
I can kind of tell this is. They didn't give us like a regular ladder, did they?
I don't think so. But you can climb the walls. So.
On the exterior, yeah. The interior might be a little bit tougher.
The interior, you kind of have to go across to the other side to get things. Just to get the angles, I should say.
Yeah.
Some of this. The angles are brutal. It's going to take some time.
Wait, are they counting this all today? They are. That's not going to be so bad if they're counting that.
It's funny. We have a publication called McLean's. It's like our version of Forbes.
Yeah.
And they did an article this week talking about how you should stop buying American bourbon and switch to this. And it's like, who the fuck's been buying American bourbon? It's been out of the stores since the tariffs began.
Some of those articles for things are written well in advance.
You know what? That's like at least like 8 months ago, 10 months ago. What are we at now?
Hey, you'd be surprised. I have a cousin who works for Vox Media, like the
Oh,
not Fox,
we should
but
tell people that.
yes, and not Fox, Vox, VOX.
Oh, Vox. Sorry.
Yes,
You could see where my disappointment might come.
yes, the similar sounding word. And looking at a lot of her stuff and her articles and stuff on when she's promoting them and stuff that she's written, it's like, okay, the timeliness of some of these articles seem to be like a few months out of date. Like, okay, it's like they gotta go through all the vetting process, publication, making sure everything
Hmm.
is correct, dotting all the I's, crossing the T's legally, and blah 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 blah. So it does take. It's not always like a write an article and put it out there for that same month. Sometimes stuff gets held for quite some time.
Apparently, we have something like $50 million worth of American liquor just sitting in a warehouse.
Huh, so no wonder America. So no wonder American bourbon is still being sold.
And at some point, they have to figure out if they're going to dump it or sell it. And it's like, you're paying this money to have it sit there. You've already paid for it. You may as well get the cash for it and just not make another order.
Yeah, do the smart thing. Do the Canadian thing.
Get some money, fools.
Sell it back to America.
No, I would like my bourbon. I would like an opportunity to get a bottle of Woodford Reserve, thank you.
Okay, fair enough.
But it's just sitting there right now. Why not sell it? Because you've already paid for it. Get the money back. Stop paying for the warehouse storage. And just don't make another order, and then you're done. That would have been the sensible thing to do in my mind.
Sensibility in politics.
Mm.
You're asking too much. Certainly in America, we would
Yeah.
like to have someone. Anytime we get someone sensible, they're never listened to.
Well, to me, it's like, it's already paid for. What's the purpose of having this moral high ground? So now you're just throwing away money? Taxpayers' money? Why don't you just sell it? And then just don't make another order. It's gone. And then you make your principal stand once it's gone. Right now you're losing money from it. It's just stupid.
Now working on that ceiling.
I think it'd be sealed by now.
Uh, oh no, wait. There's a wall portion, and then there's okay. All right, I see it. So the wall portion is separated. It's not all just one.
You'll be glad when I finish doing out here. Good Lord.
There's figureheads and uh, gallery walls. Where is ceiling wall? Like spray it down.
Yeah.
There is no place to stand to even jump or even try and get certain to.
I'm having that problem out here too, but I guess I could get the scaffold to do it.
The archway. Oh. Right.
Yes,
94% done.
inching our way to the finish line. I can hear
In here?
like a weird water starting noise, and it keeps making me think you're next to me.
Oh,
These
fun.
headphones have have game and TV volume inside them, so
Ah.
it's weird. Everything is muted around me. Derek gave them to me for Christmas.
Yeah, that was nice.
Yes, he's been wanting me to buy some fancier headphones forever. So he took it in his own hands and just paid for it himself.
Like, you know what? You're gonna hear what I need you to hear, one way or another.
You know, it's the second time that he's ever done that for me, and I don't know, it's a lot of battling with him. So you wonder at times if you're actually getting anywhere. So when you have moments like that where he does that of his own accord, it makes all the annoying moments feel a little bit more
Oh,
worthwhile.
I bet it does. You feel good. It's like, yeah.
I look up at the sky and say, hey, Phil, I must be doing something halfway decent. But it can get annoying. I found a good way to keep his attention now.
What's that?
We've been playing Helldivers 2 and Phasmophobia.
Yeah.
The faster we go, the, you know, new house, new house, new house, new house, new house, or new mission, new mission, new mission, the more engaged he remains.
That's it. I'm in there, and speaking of Phasmophobia, one of those clips that's popped up on the BRB screen. One of the times where
Oh,
Panda was messing around with a shovel, like a shovel in a ceiling.
yeah. Derek keeps doing that too. I wish he'd never seen that.
It's like, yeah, thanks, Panda.
Mm-hmm. Panda, you have kids. You should know better.
Oh boy,
What am I missing out here?
little speck apparently.
There we go. Bastard. I'm having flashbacks of the first time I did this one. Ah, yes, this.
Well, look on the bright side. You're not having to do it all by yourself this time.
Yes. And that is illuminating.
Yeah, it's like got 96% complete.
Seriously gonna fight me over some specs on this stupid dragon head.
Yes, they
Thank
are.
you. Okay.
Gallery center, gallery center.
Oh, I thought I finished this. All right.
Oh, we're 96% there. The reverse of 69.
Last one for everyone. Or I want to go home for everyone.
Okay. Random spraying actually worked there.
Sometimes it's all you can do.
What do you mean clean the gallery ceiling cod piece? What are you talking about?
Very much like a part of the Fallout TV show.
Got the center piece. Up and down, up and down, up and down.
Some people's weeks are just like that. I mean, most of them do porn, but
Yeah, but still, it's like up and down, back and forth, left to right.
ooh, that's like intermediate stuff right there.
Uh,
Man, the top of this place is not fun. Hey, 99. Woo.
yes. The partner of Agent 86 and get smart.
I got 99 problems with a bitch ain't one.
At the very least, I was using that trident, leaving a lot of the remaining dirt specks. Kind of it.
The one good thing about it is it seems to be powerful enough to get some of the more caked on stuff. It is making me want to drink some whiskey though.
Trying not to using that standing one, which I don't like to use. You just take another sip of water here. No, it's just that cold. It's just that cold and dry.
Mm, can confirm.
It's just eesh. Again, better being. There are worse things.
Oh, did you see? I'm pretty sure this is what the picture was entailing anyway. I might be mistaken. That Simeon Woods Richardson of the Minnesota Twins was one of the Minnesota protesters.
Oh, I did not see that.
I'm pretty sure that's who it was in the photo there. And everyone in Minnesota is like super happy with him right now.
Oh, you got the back of the city. Although I did have a friend who does live in Minnesota. Like I messaged her and it's like, hey, I hope you're like staying warm, staying safe up there. It's like, yeah, oh yeah, it's all of it's down in the low, it's down in the low income areas. Like, what do you mean? I was talking about the
That's a hell of
weather.
a thing to say.
Yeah, it's like that.
Hmm.
Like bit awkward thing to say. Like interesting choice of phrase. Interesting way to phrase it.
I mean, that's exactly what my buddy Brandon would say. So
I mean,
I've been trying to get that
wait,
out of his vocabulary.
as I say, that led to a bit of an awkward exchange on Monday.
Hmm. Yeah, Woods Richardson was a Mets draft pick who was traded to Toronto for Stroman. Prospect I quite liked. Was sad to see him go to Minnesota. He's pitched okay for them. Still fairly young. So,
Ugh, wait, can I get?
yes.
Having to use a little spiral run to try and reach some of these
Oh,
things.
yeah. That one's never any fun to use. There ain't no trident in the new game, I can tell you that. Spent a
But
lot
they,
of time using old Shifty.
but they made use of the soap, unlimited soap. Make it go
Didn't
by
fucking do
faster.
anything. At least it hasn't really been useful for me.
Some of the soap stuff. Ooh, got it.
At least one of us is completing something.
All right, what's
Probably all out here. The very
oh
front of the place has like detail work that needs spraying. It's probably going to need the scaffold.
entrance shell feature?
God, come
I'm here.
on. Yes. Finally. Jesus. That's done now.
All right, so where's this gem at?
It's at the front, I'm sure.
Oops. Can I get up on top? Nope.
Why?
Oh, is this like proper purpose is just top of the world?
I'm on top. Sort of.
Eh. Ah, shit!
What?
Slipped off, but I saw where the gunking stuff is for the entrance shell feature. It's
Yeah, I'm bringing the stupid thing with me. How do I turn it?
oh, I got it. I was worried that gem. Oof, made it. Whoa.
Did you find the gem?
Uh, I'm guessing it's that thing. Okay, well, we got planes and stuff here. Oh, yeah, the gem is on top.
Oh,
Yeah.
gem wasn't there yet. That's annoying. I went down. Rude.
Indeed.
Yes, the aliens are now helping us stop the volcano from erupting.
Hey! Achievement!
And now you get the visual of it.
As it was foretold. Wait, what's shooting at it? Whoa! What? Whoa!
So remember the plane we did?
Yeah?
Well, it just used its waves to help with this. The alien brought us the crystal. Now the crystal is stopping the volcano from going off, so we saved the world.
Hey! Once again, the day is saved.
Power washing.
Yes. Alright. And the completion there, and that took like a good, like almost like 2 hours to do.
That took 2 hours.
Harper. Oh, wait a second. Harper and I hitched a ride on a fishing boat to search where the hand in the sand was pointing. And I know it sounds crazy. I think we found the lost city of Atlantis in the Pacific. No wonder it was lost. All right. So what was the messages
here?
here?
Video looks like.
PowerWash Services. You did it. After you cleaned our ship, we went back further in time, methodically tracing your steps one job at a time, right back to the backyard cleaning days. By doing so, we pieced together Blake Thirst's ambitions. Thus, Russ was obsessed with the lost city of Pacific pacifists, and after discovering that their tech was powered by rare ores, set up illegal mines here, there, and everywhere. Okay, this is certainly a very surreal there. Oh, and the credits roll.
Told you, silly.
Yeah. So it certainly took a turn that I wasn't really paying attention to until you said it. Yeah, at least get the credits to roll. Again, was not really expecting there to be like a story that leap. I was thinking, okay, just doing jobs.
Oh no, man! You're saving the human race for the aliens. We went back in time to fill this temple with your great deeds, hence the murals.
Oh. Yeah, it's a Square Enix game too, so it's like, yes. Just like Final Fantasy. And many other. It is a catchy little tune. Watch it be copyrighted claim on YouTube.
I'm not getting anything you're seeing right now.
Oh, you're not seeing any of it? Because you already done it.
Your dude is stroking out quite badly, but otherwise.
So who would have thought? Yeah, and another game finished. I didn't think this game would have been like something like, you know, with such a tour. Like, I was thinking, okay, let's have a bunch of those things to go through, have some fun, mess around with it, but no, it actually has an end game. Ooh, cleaning that mayor's mansion in front of it was a pain in the ass.
With all the fence in the way. I remember that one.
Little exterior clubhouse, the power drill.
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure this from like my perspective on this? Yeah, they have to because the suit changed.
I guess.
Yeah, if it ends up,
None.
but the question is, if it ends up showing you in one of it, that's gonna be interesting.
I don't even know what my guy's wearing.
That's the okay. That was the that and the Ferris wheel I did solo. The subway because I was working on that off stream, as well as this little wagon. Yeah, it is showing you in here. It is showing you.
That's fun.
Okay, yeah, because it's showing on the little. So that's actually clever. That's actually cute. It's actually recognizing that there was two people that was working on it.
Nice.
So
Fine, not getting any.
yeah, it goes to show that. Yeah, it goes to show that you contributed, that you were a big part of it. Oh, oh, dig.
Started fires.
Lost cat useless. Aw.
Oh, Ulysses?
Useless. Oh, yes.
You called him useless.
I didn't. See.
Okay. Now that cat's gonna have kittens.
Thanks for playing. Oh, thanks for watching. All right, so again on the specials, they have the seasonal specials, and then all the DLC: Wallace and Gromit, Shrek, Alice, Warhammer, Back to the Future, Midgard.
That's definitely something we can't two-player.
Yeah.
That's surprising.
Yep. So, oh well. No, this does mean hang out here. Out the game. I'm also going to do the preemptive strike of funny stuff. I have to. There's like PowerWash Simulator 1 is actually I will keep going back to because the monthly Game Pass. Of the I exit the chat party.
No, you're
Okay,
yeah.
I
I'm
thought
just
I
waiting
thought
for you to finish your
I
thought.
thought. Oh no, the monthly Game Pass thing. Play 8 different games.
Mm-hmm.
Keeping Power Simulator 1 and working on the its DLC related. It will continue to be a thing off stream for it. All right, so where is Power Wash Simulator 2?
Oops.
Had to install that.
I mean, I'm fine helping you with any of the side ones. That doesn't bother me at all.
Yeah, problem is you can't do the DLC ones. That's the problem.
Well, I just mean the regular ones.
Oh, I already have all the other achievement stuff.
Yeah, I was just meaning if you were doing the side ones, like the extra ones that are just kind of there.
Oh yeah, you know I totally forgot about those. Either which way, man. Power Wash
Oh,
Simulator.
leave it in your court.
So we go from one Power Wash Simulator to a future Power Wash to the sequel. And you probably more like you got to jump start up on me, and then I'm going to start with all the crappy gear.
Yes. I don't know exactly how far I am into the game, but I'm at least like 10 jobs in.
We will so new more Power Wash things, but just from a different point of
Different
view.
buttons.
Different button. Unlimited soap.
Yes, unlimited,
And I can have
infinite BJ's.
unlimited power.
Well, that's not good.
It's like you need unlimited power. I also need to get the screen card of it, of its startup screen.
I sent you a clip that I made of you on top of the pyramid when you were watching the credit stuff
Oh,
because your character was seizing the entire time.
seizing
Hmm.
or having a seizure. Need watch a minute too. Need that for the thumbnail. And also, as Iceman pointed out, we can add another game to the tour list.
Hmm.
And we didn't go through every.
But it was completed.
Yeah, it was finished, and it's like, okay, we spent like what, three? Yeah, this is the third night of it, so it was like three, like 10 hours. Of course, of the past few weeks. Let's see, we finished. It is currently January 29th. Power Wash Simulator, and that joins Anthem, The Outer Worlds, and Persona 5 as game finished it.
Hmm. Oh,
Granted,
Anthem.
granted, Anthem was not by choice that it was ended, but not by our
Well,
choice.
by someone at EA's choice. Oh, apparently, since that's happened, they got 1.3 million signatures to challenge that they should turn it back on.
Yeah, I can believe that. Uh, Or look, at the very least, make it like it is a game. Well, yes, it is certainly better with people when you're playing it.
Oh, yeah.
But at the very least, you can enable it to have like, okay, no need people that can go in and mess around with the open world solo. It's like may not have all of its features enabled,
Hmm.
but it's certainly it's a game where folks can go ahead and do everything, work on those achievements. Like,
There's a lot of things you can do on your own.
yeah, it's yes, it is certainly more fun, and that's my biggest gripe with a lot of these. It's like, oh well, this game is a failure and everything. Well, let's see, the development hell and making a game with online functionality where you're going to have microtransactions that's going to have does involve a lot of reading the proverbial room, mind you. Granted, while Kill the Justice League kind of suffered the same fate.
Yeah.
Um,
I don't remember that game.
it had like the real bad. It had like an even worse launch than but that was a game I did
How
like
unfortunate.
I did 99% solo on that too. I got every
Hmm.
achievement in that. Like the stuff I needed, I was able to find people to play with randomly.
Nice.
So, but the trouble is with these games, it's like if you're going to build it around a core, like you want it to be a live service game, you got like the publishers, developers, they have to have more of a long term commitment than just like okay, instead of oh we want that instant success. Well, no, you're not going to compete with Overwatch in the long run. Like Marvel Rivals was able to have great success, but it has the Marvel brand. But everybody that I
Hmm.
know who went to play Marvel Rivals has come back to Overwatch. So it's like yeah, you got something new, something shiny, but if it's gonna when its flaws start to show, you're gonna go back to like okay, what's working and what's
What's comfortable?
yes. Um, you're not going to like a new battle royale game is like no matter how many people are trying, is you're not going to compete with Fortnite. You're not going to not going to take those players from there unless you're doing something rather exceptional. Plus, there's only so many hours in the day people are going to dedicate to playing those types of games. Like I may play Overwatch daily, but
Hmm.
I'm doing maybe anywhere between 3 and 9 matches on a day, and that's depending on my mood. Like I'm not sinking in like hours upon hours upon hours anymore. And
Yeah,
I'm not.
Jesus, I haven't finished the manhunt for Division 2 yet this week because I was annoyed with one of the missions for it
Yeah, so
because
it's
it
like
seems to be the one they're doing constantly.
yeah. And let's also forget. Oh, the game that we actually co-op stuff when it comes out, Forza. Because
Yeah,
I don't think we have ever. No,
co-oped any of Forza.
we've never done anything co-op in Forza.
Huh.
Like,
Yeah, I've never really
uh,
done any co-op in general in those games.
yeah, it's like all of this. Like when I play the Forza games, it's like it's like all of my friends who have played it. Like I see your cars and whatnot, and like any
Huh.
like
Oh,
races and
yeah, yeah,
stuff.
that's true.
But like we've never done any like this, random like this driving around and whatnot in those games. So it's like yes, Forza is something we could do. Um, if you're going off of the stuff that's on just on Game Pass, um, oh, obviously anything that's on Game Pass we can obviously do this if it has any type of co-op functionality. It's a matter of going down that list.
Hmm. Yeah, that's something. I mean, even if you want to do some of the older ones, I don't care.
Yeah, revisit because look, I have played for all intents and purposes. I have played Matt since on just on consoles alone, going back to 2020. Two runs
Hmm.
of Mass Effect Andromeda, Xbox, PS4. At least, let's see, one run each of Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3 on like Xbox 360 versions, Legendary Edition on Xbox, Legendary Edition on PS4. At least three different runs of at least a run, three different runs on each of those games. Persona
Hmm.
5. Technically, I have played 3 times, two of its Royale Edition. Persona 3, I've played twice, one but two different versions of that. Its portable version that got released on the PlayStation Portable that later got an full size PC and console release, and the remake last year. So it's like revisiting games is something I do tend to do. Like
Did you ever play the fifth one?
yes, I can. Speaking of, I am actually looking forward to. There's a remake of their Persona 4 coming out later.
Huh.
I am actually looking forward to playing that to see what they do with that visually. Because I know the story is not going to
Hmm.
change much, if at all. 'Cause unlike Persona 3, which did have a little one bit of kind of questionable content when they came out on the PlayStation 2 back in the day. Really
Hmm.
not much. I could envision them changing like actual content. So I'm real interested in that in what they do there, but more so on the visual.
So you've at least dabbled in all the other Forza Horizon games.
Yeah, Horizon 4 and 5, the last two.
Oh, okay. I guess you can't really get 2 and 3 anymore.
They kind of like they actually discontinue selling those.
Even if you have it and you get a bunch of cash, you can't even buy any cars anymore.
Yeah, because the licensing deals and now or what.
Yeah.
But Yeah, like revisiting older games. It is fun. This is why we go back and we play games. We have played Gears of War 1 three different times, three different versions. Technically the same game every time, just with better visuals. But still, we have
Well,
revisited.
the first one is different from two and the two remakes because it has the PC add-on.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's right. It has that the extra content with the big uh
Grimlock.
Rumach. Yes. But at least we were able to get all the medals.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Largely thanks to my magazine that I bought
No, I think actually
15 years ago. I don't know.
eventually I did actually end up getting I put it in a box somewhere. Here's all these I think I strategy guy.
Nice.
I don't want to try to pick up a bunch a while back. Problem is, depending on it and the game, it's some of them can be very pricey.
Yeah, the age and the popularity. And,
The fact that it was actually a physical copy of something, it goes a
so
long
picky.
way. Well, certainly past our new normal time, but we were power washing. Damn it,
We were trying to complete stuff.
we did.
Yeah.
Nice. Always, sir. Thanks for being a part of the Wednesday shenanigans.
As always, thanks for having me and sleep well.
You too, sirs. Stay warm. Stay hydrated.
Yes, you too.
Yes, indeedy. Yes, indeedy. As tomorrow night we'll be back with Final Fantasy VII Remake, picking up with Chapter 9. So those who know about Chapter 9 of FF7 ARM know exactly what we have in store for that. Then Friday night we got Kagura Burst Renewal, picking up with the Chapter 3 of the Hanzo Academy story arc. Then Saturday, Final Fantasy VII. When Sunday, Senran Kagura. Then Final Fantasy VII Monday and Tuesday, and then Power Wash Simulator next Tuesday. But for now, we're going to drop off on my favorite destination on a Wednesday night and also on a Friday night. Uh, Granted, it's already like 1 o'clock on a Thursday morning. Zone Sama is our destination. So, till next time, friends, I hope you all have a great night. Tighten your friendship braces, stay safe, stay warm, because it is, well, here in Jersey, it's 6 degrees outside. We're expecting only a high of 19 and a low of -1. Oh boy, it's not going to warm up until Monday. Anyway, we'll catch you on the flip side, folks. Good night.